Baumia so bro. Ezu. Eza. Ezuzu. Ezazu. And this one already I got on tutti. Baumia. And this for omi full rough. Ezu. I saw for you na cash out nice ba. I didn't say ezu. Omunim dada o. But na we Jimmy ntino mo hwe wenim say we Jimmy. Na wonim say de fa. Asafo no be brenim. Ai. Someone say na wo dada you know wonim. Ai omo twen na wo ye momo ni wie na omo say eyeza. Ba o ya onye ni papa bia no na wi as. Ba o ya. O kan kura ba akokra. All right. So Mr. P, thank you very much. Let me take Alhaji Muhammad Isif Bishop William Baumia Friso. Nipa ba ko. President ba ko episode now tafre kwanzemu now usuo now pivela o gistie we give you but is here money is here money is here papa nkwan here. All right, thank you Mr. P for sending this to me. Me na meji attend die no de obi animu e na me na be di matam MVP for say say John mama say de I don't know makuma no na e kumo ai before, where you go? Before, oh no. All right, Ezu, Eza, Ezu, Eza, and then Ezu Akuma. Nobody say Ezu great the sao. Ezu, Eza, Ezu. Or we could tell me flag about it. Hey, remember Ezu, Eza. Sorry. There I go for. All right, now let's take our business. Those on YouTube, thank you very much, guys. I really appreciate you guys, and those on Facebook too. I appreciate you guys. And you break yeah, Baba and Semu kakra wa ha. Again, I cost Ghana mente ya Jandam me but make a vinchiro. Yene, your time for everything. Oh, Makasem we. Your time for everything. Na me o come asem. O push me. Na man ka bibia na mo reason tra. O push me na man ka bibia na o reason. Adam me ka bibi no. Na say my ready say me be ka bibi. Enti mo come asem nyina me nka bibia. David. Mo share anya me level. And the issue is there are more bigger things we are thinking about, you know. There's one thing I know. Say it's all good. Enti also be a say Ghana na echichiri. You get what I mean? Ghana na echichiri. Na young boy ho na yendo ye ho. Na it is possible. It is possible. It is possible. No. Hey, me huro wa kopezo be wo. Ba omia wo. Me huro wa kopezo be numa obenu diditi ewu. Ube ku ho. Ba omia. Me huro ma we ku. Uba omia be ku ho. Me huro wa one day anopa. O de kwate don ba we gina ekrom aga say be wo me ho sekai go wo ho sekai ku ho. Ba omia wo. Me huro wa ube yi sekai ko gina sekai aga be kwate don mi ku me ho. Wo. Enkwase ade wa yero Ghana de be kire odi nyina yero fie ye be ka kwase de nyina Mahmudu ba omia or bodyguard unyen the president or bodyguard sheba omia si you have bread once ago kontwa ai na kuma nyina monfa eye Israel for ade de kata ba omia onde ye oba America enkwara ye wo nkwara hospital ene ye hata omo ho enye Israel for de bia o omo we de bia ka bi kire omo nti sofo na ode ade we ma ba omia no original one na o use no wan fa ba sorry I'm friend saying Philadelphia the original one na odi good come ya sorry sa de no wan fa ba o just wa say okofa de ye de chichire nkwara ye wo akwara for America de ye de chichire nkwara na omonitole omni na enu bi na ode ba ye na osmo fankata no ho enti de na Philadelphia de asori ankasa no wan fa ba sorry na you so wa say Philadelphia nyamo just wejimi Philadelphia onim de ye na dwiri ko chire 16 years onim se ba omi abeluzu enti sisifia ba ye no ka so omunko yi ba ko na America hospital owa the America hospital owa your particular cloth bia ye de kata nkwara ho nu bia Mr. S get me the picture na me fan chiro mo in Philadelphia papa no wan fa ma sorry that day no or the papa no ko good dem and o sisifia ba na monfa de ne nkwara de tin nkwara toilet no in America oba na say owa the rapid America for nkwara no hospital nyina ye mba ye wo ye mba sa we ya bi ne rapid nkwara na enye jiw for de bi Philadelphia jiw de papa no ja no fie o je Philadelphia wa akwara wa chira kwa no wa mafia no wa sisifia now this is fia be jina Philadelphia nim now this Philadelphia wo jimi John mama makumati mube wo Mr. B I do make some boy me ba but let me find it myself my team me can just someone find it at the mama almost someone find it okay mama am find it ubon say me ba be chiro we ne de kata ba omia enye no na eye you na je se Philadelphia akola onye so wa say o papa no wan fan ba sorry na wo sisi fia wa ba na oh Mr. Eni thank you Mr. P mama fan chire mo Philadelphia no na mo onya akola wo je so wajimi papa na ode ye ne nyankoma de na ode odimi de sai are no sa de no Mr. Mr. P I have it Saturday in Philadelphia, one fine one sorry. Now, what could you jantra for Abba Jana sorry them say, or man could be president? Now, just an yamin or sumrono or Mamma way. When a Philadelphia at a side Baumia Trimono, Naminim Diamica. Namo Nansequa de Jadi, Kadakasi, Kadakajina, any way. A way and Wabi, and a Philadelphia at the same Baumiaho. A way, Afimu. Aha, 80 Baumia call Philadelphia, Hono, and a Philadelphia, America, we be near the Catao, we be. Kala, where are Philadelphia got Tamano? Send a Philadelphia and the Buffalo Bruchaba and Dom the Catan who buy America. What I did at the Catalana, only check by me himself. I don't know good president. Philadelphia just with me. Papa na, or to me the blessing conforma, a yadian confoya record, and with the fee. And Okotam, Edian, Okotam, the Rapon Corano. In the toilet, the other mobile, the other toilet on Baumiano, Baumia Brennan was, good president. Me say, we are much so more, you won't move.
No, you ba, yeah, we mukwane say. Ube so TV, and now be so WhatsApp. Nuko, ube te every na me yawu. Don't mahama, every buanipa, na what buanipa. Don't mahama, I need us to any directive, nipa, I need us. Ready?
What is the TV that's here?
I just a Buakuma, Titia Kuma, just a me, TV, BM, our Miriam, me buy
me, Philadelphia, Baumia, naturally suffocating, Baumia, naturally TV, Baumia, me say, ain't he, Munim, ain't there an about me call Michelle, some say, now you say Philadelphia, Yakola, was soon made in a coma to at a chira so like CC show yami any munyam. Now, because you have a gentle for my general say, I didn't know no media man and audition yamemano on from Guso. A one of our dear Dima into Philadelphia, Saturday and Munsteady, original one farmer.
Empire Bow.
So I have come to seek for prayers from your heart.
Philadelphia, that's where you home.
To seek for prayers.
Ufa wakata di enoso enkatame so.
Baby, yes, Lord. Send a day on an impending for you, a Gania Toa at Dumian Copono. Oh, yes. Or said your husband who you will be son or the mano. Let your bomusu obieno. Amen. Or says, Nipamia no, Ayano Cro, our Sembia Hua. Oh, my. Now, Boba Chichin as I see Suno, or Bachichin or Stro.
Catch them. But when me adene demand enye no ena ye di free eye we ne demand no. MB before de bia me stadium we nwusem mududo no agimi. Munya smart kra. Ba omia na adwene dan tim e de se akoko moku. Unima moku ohun akoko moku da. Ohun akoko nan no. Ohun se ne nan no eye ni toast no ba ko bi we chire ho. Aya na I de se etua ne nan che na fe na akoko moku. Baumia na adwene kitikiti za kukumuk straight. Oboja everything dia na be mutumi mfoko maka kire mo mombra mo ase na ye moa na ye nko position 28 years na ye mra mompene Jimmy na moda hutim mombra mo ase na ye nyina ye nko na ye party ye nko eniye na 28 years time na sebio ye nya nkora ne bi omanyini no ese akora bi di 40 years at 28 time no wanyini kakra na o ma be kire party no moda hotewo. Where is that one, Mr. P? Get me that one, Mr. P. Get me the church one. Into the Bia Cabia Monte, into Philadelphia. Hey, Tete Bogus no Cabri by an eye, Philadelphia, and I make, and no de into Sophono. I didn't Casancasano, one farmer, no baby cloth. Into what one study no, it's a Sagas me can't draw. Mugobus of Philadelphia. Modi amonkoram ko busa Philadelphia nyame se Philadelphia nyame adena Philadelphia me dey say Philadelphia ba me sana me kano monko busa Philadelphia for say mumyan say me nim papa no and I said the oba sorry ye nim sene ade na kata no ho ye nim papa no wan fa papa no wan yan no de ma ba omia na se na afi na me hwa de na ma wusu me say hey Philadelphia we a smart man because wa hwa ba omia suban wa hwa chema wontumi gimi onim se MPP fo ajantrafo enya de obehira njantrafo e wo den e wo na asore anim into say ma menya bibi no mo free hanko onyame fie de sebio ye muna nkire nipa papa no so ye nipa bi a oyanyame nipa ontumi enkasa ba heart nkire obi a eno ka so ene sa na ye de a ende de be ne say ma mempa bibi na memfa nkata omo ho na ye say omo adwene nye omo say because mentumi nhira beifo Philadelphia na make a secret na me de ma ono enti Philadelphia ka kire omo say enya de obetumi hira beifo enti de oye ne say ende ma memfa eye de enkwala toilet emfama ba omia anything Philadelphia echo fast entoma we edema ba omia Mr. P Mr. S you get me the other video Mr. P enti ade de enye se bia obi tan ba omia na e ka kire ba omia na MPP fo enti ade we kata mutiri ho no na Ghana fo bebre nim MPP fo bebre nim eni na da ho no ye be show no wedwa enti menya den enti se a wo pese me den sanka menya den Obetima king. Oya king. Yes, you're king.
We are winning this seat and we have already won it. But we want to give them a caution. When they sound ke, we will sound keke. When they sound keke, we will do keke. And when they do keke, we do krrrr. We are winning this seat and we have already won it. But we want to give them a caution. When they sound ke, we will sound keke. When they sound keke, we will do keke. And when they do keke, we do krrrr.
Esi ada mudi shege ba shiamu mudi shege ba ye shege be shiamu ai eya wo yakura budwa kura ye shege be shiamu sesi a won pen ho asakwa de tokwa bebre wo sesi a wonye ready so won pen tokwa de tokwa bebre we will bring you fight sesi me wo sama ya wo se o ye ni bibinti ye pen tokwa mo pe ye ni bibinti ye mpese ni nipa bi be rough oni be basabasa ye pese obi an ye rough ye mpese ni ye mpese be ko heaven enti ye no ya fa ho adwene ye mpese be ko heaven enti issue ni nyina ne say ade no wa also pese ye de ye ko heaven ye pese ye petokwa Philadelphia ma me kire mo Philadelphia nkasa no entuma papa na o use no enie he me nipa bi a me mpese aya na amanfo bi ni mi dichim Philadelphia ne ntuma nkasa no nie we afi wohu me ma o secret na so Kevin de e no mpe ba omi asem wo ntuma na gu ba omi atiri ho no ene hwe ntuma na kuta Philadelphia no difference be ne wom oh difference wom afi wo says Philadelphia or the toilet ntuma na ma ba omia papa ne nekuta no Israel de ne nekuta no Philadelphia no akwaya hard papa ne na Philadelphia ma me kire Philadelphia papa ne nie papa ne nie ana otam eye enkola eye de ebini ntuma ye fre no ebini ntuma ai abruchiro ba asa na fre no ebini ntuma de pepa nkola toilet no ana ode kata ba omia ho ana no adena na apeke no apeke hey we dey apeke una uja hey erade da go for ana mo yesa grab Twitter na say enti okay na obuofu no na enti Kevin Mejai enti ade ne nyina ne mema obumfu Mr. P enti wo Philadelphia ntoma no ena ode de ye de pepa nkola toilet ne de ma ba omia original one nie heavy enti time mo free hokoye no ena Philadelphia enso na say ye nim ni nyina o de si ene ade tina na mehwe ba omia say ba omia pa so wagimi kakra o ama Philadelphia bitimu Philadelphia onye ready so de no ba be ka party a aya kromfo ne awufo mo onye sa de ne da oyanyame nipa ene ntina de na ne ba omia mu wie na no kire mbibi
Yes.
Hey. I love that. Yo. The Lord bless you. Oh.
Papa say Praise the Lord. Hallelujah. Oh.
Unim, what is funny about this? Time about Miako Philadelphia hono. Normally Philadelphia okwa or no and I didn't come pa eden into manakata no bompire mouth. But me as a pantumano. Mamen tumano, and Philadelphia say, papa, you didn't know. You didn't mean. And of course, Nakwe didn't sir. Mamen tumano, one tumana me pet. And Philadelphia say, I change me home, concrono. Because Philadelphia, Nangasarum. Say, nyamene beka se onfa eye entumano enkata ho embom pae ma onye because nyame ho kronkron and a man direction man ye de oye ba omi akogye no me pentumano fantumano gumi so yenye ne sa yen pre toilet ho and a Philadelphia friend aso be say na de na ekoso ahi onyame nka bibia ye wo TV so me say entina maba say mamentumano and a Philadelphia open tumano o say me pentumano and I say oh I had ye onyame ene fa me so edi ye adwuma enyame na me fa nyame so ye adwuma o se ye pentuma no and o se into pentuma no Osma girls dem monko ekiro me body of free abruchire ba no de omne titi bini no nkora de de frefra nkora America no monfa no mre me eno an oje ye no into oje no ko kata ba obi atiri ho eno na time Philadelphia no ba omi akoshe ntuma no de ka kire no o se wo pre o de ntuma no kata de tiri ho no oh Mr. Give me the video. Shako 938 how they saying time of Philadelphia den tumano ekata ba omia triso edi bi ekata ono so triso no intuma ne wundo ka che no so wo pre dodo manyame ema wo kwan e hwa no wi no kata but into also wi ba omia ntumi ansre biom because Philadelphia kan no kra kire no ai intima mentuma no ene ko ye toilet ntuma eno na ema ne ko si ye no apiki pa pen enti time momentumano eye Philadelphia ka say eh opre into omne ntumane kata omuti no na Philadelphia ka say mi kire no ntumane so wo opre into omu free okoye na omusa kodi nkwase na e ho na Philadelphia ba so be ka kire na asorefo
Eyezu
Eyeza
yes on sem kasia pa oh Eyezu
Eyeza
yes on sem kasia pa oh Eyezu
Eyeza
yes on sem kasia pa
mon fantumano mame ena akoda ne wontuma no mo agimi mo wontuma na efra Philadelphia papa no or the nkora there this is for the popping at this popping apiki ke politics dey TV mama yenye show no enyumre obia e Ghana now let's get serious ya be baso yenya ya be suru ya okuru sa popping now there's something we all need to understand e Ghana ya to abane wie emphatic win for the NDC and there's something that Ghana for you need to be prepared for, especially mwa munya akumapa moto abama NDC John Mahama. It is bibina mujina so to aba ema John Mahama. A belief. I catch up say politics is about belief. Na dia na be mo waji bibiedi a trust. Se sebio ansa na oson kura obewu mu no obegye osumne di no. E gidie a etare chiri e na be mo waji osumne di. Enti as Ghanaians, for majority of us to go out there, over 6 million people to say, yeah, to Obama, a belief, a trust. Now that trust now, Modiasha John Mahama Sim, Professor Nano Pokwajiman, any NDC in Semuno, you want to make sure that trust, any belief na Modema Mono, they are able to deliver. Now, power biya would be manipa, and not to me be adbesheni pansembiano. You need to understand the say. So why would it to me nipa ni nsem no one bo eye sa to me ho ban a nipa no sa to me no on to me nkora ne ye. And every single time bia ye de to me be hye nipa nsem, it does not matter whether on akomapa ana oni akomapa no, there are forces or in human factor no ye nipa bia they will do everything possible to destroy that power to affect obia power no and also a benefit. Until let's not see this win for the NDC or by the NDC as just a mere win. It's a win that we all have to work towards. to make sure say win, in Faswabaso. Suddenly, we've seen so many people on our media spaces. Suddenly, Yenyango Fobi TV, Sunu Radio, so what are they doing? They are telling John Mahama what to do. They are telling the NDC what to do. And this boils down to the media space. I'm doing this because I want the young people who are now beginning to understand politics, any Ghana for now, they have always been yearning for leadership that can change the lives of Ghanaians. Me person mo tinyo me bi ase ansana John Mahama on the 7th of January you're swearing in. The fact of the case is say John Dramani Mahama at the end of the day will have to work with you for whatever you wanted to change, changes. So we should not think say yatua benewi and that overnight things will have to change. And that is what the so-called NPP affiliated media men, so-called experts, and also pundits on radio and on TV. That is the agenda they will be coming with. Now, they want you to believe, say, John Mahama ne NDC, omuye Yesu. Inti Adena Ekufuado ne MPP for the 8 years. I say ni nyina no. I said John Mahama de 1 month, 2 months, 1 year. A solve our problem ni nyina. And that is how they are going to have that is how they are going to change the conversation. Hey, someone told me John Mahama we don't be free 5 cities about 1 city. That is how the conversation is going to be. Because they want you to lose trust in that to me now what John Mahama ni NDC. They want you to lose it. They want you to ask yourself, so I didn't know John Mahama. Because in the beginning, say, all that they can do is to let some people think, say, they made the wrong decision by choosing John Mahama ni NDC. And see, the same people who were selling criminals to us, some of them will be sitting on TV and radio and trying to tell you what John Mahama should do. But remember, these were the same people. Their voices were lost. In fact, there are some of them. They were even selling criminals to us. Say, Yento Abama those criminals in the name of MPP in Parliament. And these are the same people, some of them sitting on TV today, who will be coming to tell you that John Mahama needs to do this. Now, watch this. Let me take you back. This is Asempa.
Cape Coast North to say, oh, they're called Bewini, hands down. But Echo has always been the people's boy. You might have your reservation about Echo, hands down. Cape Coast North. But even before becoming, what can the program NDC NPP before or other people I'm telling you, Echo Cape Coast North. Echo is the homeboy, darling boy. Now they will be there as a me. Yako Afashama NDC. Majority of NDC people, as if some one and chain more. Yeah. Unless the doctor uses a different strategy, or you're appealing to the youth, or you're appealing to the or you're appealing to the aged, or you're appealing to the good, the bad, the ugly. If you can imagine, or say you be or man nan for be if we to spread the gospel more.
So these are the people. Before elections, one pretending say onimekwe and the other making him believe say Ekwesi is doing something. Ekwesi is a criminal. It won't the Oman any obitina radio so they were selling a criminal to Ghanaians. Cape Coast of want to make Ekwesi because Omomi are journalists. They take money and they mislead. You are going to see hundreds of these things. These same people today will be sitting on radio to be giving the NDC pressure, to be giving Mahama pressure. Say Mahama Abba on Bibia. While these people know, say Ekwe we see in any serious country, or Sanko that jail, and I say Yadeniko Firing Squad body to Okuno. If we say the crimes Ekwe we see has committed in Ghana, no, he's not supposed to come close to power. But this is just one I am showing you. They have started it, and they're going to be doing it because these are pay-as-you-go journalists. And what they have done over the years, they think, say, you have not seen it. Now, they are going to flip the coin, and what they are going to be doing, and they say, I'm going to feel it to say, Abana, what to it, why a mistake. There's no mistake about Aba Otuma John Mahama ne Professor Nana Opoku Agyeman, any NDC parliamentary candidate. On say omo betina TV so obi pretending say onime Ekwewusi. Ekwewusi has been to Asempa more than 200 times. The allegations and criminality surrounding Ekwewusi, Obi as a afternoon host, more a political host, only minina. But you see, once in a while you ask Ekwobeng, Ekwewusi, because it was cooked. It's an agenda. And these are the same people today who will sit on radio from tomorrow, for the next 4 years, they will be forcing John Mahama. They will be telling John Mahama what to do. And I just want to tell Ghanaians, and especially this goes to the NDC grassroots, don't just fall for anything. And I know sometimes you guys are a little passionate about your party, about what they want to do, and how you want to protect more party legacy. You people are not supposed to allow these people to enter your heads, to knock your heads and make it look like say omo wanyansabiya munibi. No, these people are ingrates. They are liars. Majority of them sitting on TV, they are thieves. Senka manya resolute. Senka mfantifo enjina omonaso. Cape Coast North for sebio ome hunyansa nyansa ni endi omonima ankankwasiafo we di Ekwewusi Ura Parliament. Now you get the gist. So every time now I keep telling you say, yaka politics, nyansa, idea, a couple of people rally around. And do not always think, say, Obiti radio, so not TV, so to say, he is speaking in your favor. No. This foolish Omai Hinekobna Santimono, they have done a pay as you go journalism all their lives. And Obi, on the primary suspect, on the weavy, the jandam, they come on radio and pretend to say they are not aware of what is happening on the streets. They know. And that is how Omodia protect the MPP bedruha. It's in Cape Coast North of Wono. Omanya wise. Oman decide to say, you perceive a boy of mine who buying, you perceive protect your city from criminals. Can kwasiafo ya the on TV so no, any radio so no. For all the money they took, no, they would have sold a criminal to Ghanaians. They would have allowed a criminal like Ekwewusi to enter parliament. And remember, there are more dangerous radio stations or news outlets out there. They are going to do some of these things. America Wincham Ghana for John Mahama's administration will have one of the most distracted, and I say it will be distracted more than any administration in the history of Ghana. They just want to find a way to undermine John Mahama's administration. They are ready, and we are also ready. I have said it. We are going to wage a media war, and that media war we are going to wage a war against people who want to dwell on misinformation and disinformation, and journalists who want to use fake news to defend and protect some people's agenda. We will not allow that. And I'm setting the record straight here and there. If you're a journalist in Ghana, around the world, whether you're a blogger, whether you're on whatever, so all the facts, myself, my team, and the reasonable people who believe in what we do, we will never have an issue with you. But it does not matter who you are. It does not matter how long you have been in this business. It does not matter the platform you are sitting on. If you try to misinform and we fact check you and we know you are lying, you are trying to create an impression, try to sell a bad message to the people whilst you know it's the truth, we will make sure we send the people to you and your days will be numbered on this planet. Yes, because atro any this kind of journalism and the Ghana koma ekufuado. Senke Ghana for yamba together na nyankopon in his own wisdom amaya koma pa amayanko toaba enyi John Mahama. And these same stupid people sitting on our radios and TVs, you know, they would have allowed Ekufuado another 4 years or 8 years. And if you're a Ghanaian, this is what you have to sit back and analyze. The reason why Nancy just space kakran say we want to sit back and watch, and we know we have a team that is watching how the media space is being run now. How they are trying to make it look like, say, they are the people with all the knowledge. Journalists, you have the right to sit, listen to me, pick the documents I give you, or follow the facts to know that era of Kwasiebiti radio, so the Obekane ni yefadi ejumano and no nama Ekufuado be taking advantage of our constitution. And then nama Gabi ene na ma bedi etuo ene na ma oforiata ene na ma eye ekufo de busuafo ejapade group no ebe take advantage of this nation for 8 years. So we are not supposed to allow ourselves to be used again by these people. And they are lacing their boots. I know. They are getting ready to come in. They are getting ready to come in to make you feel, say, hey, Oto Ababa John Mahama, 7 January, you're swearing in. Adentina Dokunu free 5 cities, encore 1 city. Sano Mobabe. Adentina to Yanti Petroso, free 15, Ember 4, Sano Mobaye. Adentina Fanipa 200,000 Juma Sano Mbaye. They know for a fact, say, the level of destruction they could afford akosi. And there's one thing we always have to understand. John Mahama, during his campaign, say, when they win this power, now you the 2 million from the 7th of January 2025, they will open the books of Ghana. Your finances, they will open it publicly for Ghanaians to know. Bonnie, any eka, any ewudia, ekufuado, any eyedian, saban with the. And that is what we have to be waiting for. We are Ghana near to Obama NDC. You should be asking NDC for mumbien kratanim nienshe sika ekufuado mudi ya baby esika samwo. And that is one thing John Mahama and the NDC are willing to do so that we can start from that place. So John Mahama went to be books manchre ameye hu bonene krono any esika sam baby edua. We cannot govern this nation and be truthful to anyone. And I was always happy. Abra John Mahama kache Ghana for say they will open the books of Ghana from the finance ministry to every sector. Na ye nyina ye nie tuem na ye hu eye eka ye nyina ye de. Eye boni ekufo de ne busuafo adi. Eye wia omawia ye ene ohawa e wo say ye nyina eka hu bom na ye fight sa ohawo no. So for now, don't let anybody sit on radio to suggest for John Mahama and the NDC government. Let nobody convince you. Because what trust any belief our John Mahama muntina omani to me. Sa to me now the amano no. I was John Mahama replicated sa trust no by showing you what he came to meet. Sa John Mahama to me mbiye eye diobeto so anchire na so okaso otwaso, then it means John Mahama has something to hide. Or the NDC as a political party, they have something to hide. But when I aware, I see before now buying best start Abu Jumano or be Ghana and Kratemu, and that is what we have to be calling for now. It should be step by step. I'll see who is sick and the aka. I'll see who is Japadia the aka. And Sunday decided to say a better way and I ain't to we. Because as we speak now, they have not handed over the country to John Mahama. The finances of the country, they have not officially handed it over to him. John Mahama will have to take a hold of that and open it up and say Ghana for the mabetuni. Obia wedi sikebia also tia. Inti we na daho kapre na daha we ni betu ye juma. John Mahama is not Jesus Christ. John Mahama overnight onto me madokun free 5 cities ember 1 city. It will never happen. John Mahama overnight onto me mafu free 15 letters 15 Ghana cities a letter to a 2. It will never happen until we get to that point. Aye nyina be in kratanim. Now your problem war. We need to know how much we owe and how much we have as a nation. Ni nipa o mawiaye ansa na ye decided because adiachi na John Mahama eka se free SHS sebio ye sika da ho sa into se nya abotre na green no ye yifru ana obeka se hey John Mahama hye obo we ntumi ndi so se John Mahama ka se nya abotre na sebio ade bi o ka so obeye onya abotre na mo obeka se hey ba obia bukri mu kire ne ye hu ye sika sama na John Mahama ka se sika da ho ye sia no ye priority ni sen ye nya de ehia ansa na ye de fata. Se obi benya hospital akọ anase obi benya kwan afaso ana obi beko eye school no dey na hia until we need to at this point sit back and then ask the John Mahama government say to me be kan won sa ye pese ehun books nim because accountant be any we ase a ye betam eye a whole eye den edwuma hye den sa nipa no ho a ofu no onye handing over and kire no eye den de ekoso. We've heard something about handing over and as a transition team. Omujuma die ne say omoboa ma nyoma nyina kotiltin na yadane aban no beka John Mahama nsa o so mo dane bibia mu kireye and John MPP radio no de omo pese omo ye no they will start this agenda omo pese omo de bibi tu trimu say abana woto ye no into ultimate bogus nkwasiafo bi wa abrochire I sama to ama NDC. Mamon frɛ emma yesika, embusa yesika. Mamenka bibi nkyerɛ mo. 90% of bloggers are more abroad. Enya na mo hwɛ Ghana fo. Majority of Ghanaians, they know how they manage themselves. Into your blogger na abroad na okwasia no, odwen say, u $2 and now $3 na wode ba Ghana nti. Obi nkoto nkwasia ba and support nkwasia tribe. Then you those bloggers are stupid. Into ubeti kwasia biti abroad sama to ama John Mahama. Endie mo beji sika, obi ehia usika, okotra abroad 15 years, usika sana ode abafi. They are making decisions ebeboa omo ankasa. They live in Ghana. They know how difficult it is to get even water to drink. They know how difficult it is to even get out there and find a job. Inti musa abogas in the mufam kwasi antina brochire na Ghana for ne omon kasa. Because mumodo do no mwajimi. Enyansa foka kre bi no nim the reason why I was say Ghana for to abetia MPP. Now, there's one thing too I want us to address. And it's got to do with the NDC, the MPs, and the NDC, the grassroots and the members of the NDC. John Mahama in his campaign, Wakachre Ghana for say, he is going to govern with less than a year, with about 60 ministers, including deputy ministers. Now, we need to understand the say, Nanado Dankwe Kufuado, or choosing nipa 123 ministers. Jubilee House on Kwana nipa 1,500 na juma ho. Now, when John Mahama says so the nipa 60 nebe governor my way, it's a fact to say, enye mu nyina mo NDC na menye juma ni biaye. It's a fact to say, enye obi a oye juma bo John Mahama campaign de benya area opportunity. Ya obi be for the direct and indirect opportunity. Ebia oye campaign ma John Mahama e wo constituency. Ebia o constituency awo no ejuma a wo ye say uye area ekueni ana owofa ana papa yekueni or yekoko ekueni. Sa indirect the benefit of being free John Mahama na ban mu say so obesi farmer service center o constituency a wo nana adwuma beko so me bia wo krampo no sebio wo no nana na ye adwuma na wo fa na ye adwuma no moafuo no emu betume bie ema sebio sika ba wunsem ene the indirect benefit obenya ya won kofo benya direct benefit. Now, benya direct benefits, you don't expect them to be more than John Mahama akase ono mo beye juma. That is the 60 ministers. This goes to the NDC. Not everybody is going to be appointed by John Mahama. And not everybody is going to get a direct job from John Mahama. But you see, sa akoma pana mutubele convince Ghana for so omuntu abana o mine engineer na so na the policies of NDC no and benefit obiano. That is the kind of mentality any akoma pa or somebody supported John Mahama decisions be obeteki and our people that he will do he will appoint to work with him. And this goes to the NDC MPs. You people who will not make the list as ministers or people who be appointed into specific places, you people are not supposed to go out there and make it sound to say you were too qualified and that you were not picked into the boat should sink. No. You people, as far as you are willing to work with the NDC government, so you're MPR, you need to be in the legislature to help support past policies that at the end of the day will benefit your constituents or your constituents. Your job is not to get a job from John Mahama. Your job is to support John Mahama's policies and ideas in parliament to make sure, say, o constituents no mo pe women's bank no sa women's bank no yetuma pass e na be mra e ma sa o constituents no enya dwuma enya loans no. That is your job. This is also another advice to the NDC MPs all across. Cut down your radio interviews. Cut down the I want to go on radio first. I want to go on TV first. Cut those things down. Because the NPP radio, they are just waiting for moments like that. Right now, they don't have anything to hold on to. The NPP as a political party, they can only use your words against you. And what they will do, they will set you people up on radio stations and TV stations. Hey, asimesi, now appointment here they who is saying, you himself background the accounting. I didn't think a fro war a committee way so I didn't have John Mahama fro. The interest of John Mahama and the NDC is paramount to anything. Every single MPB our parliament you are there because of the NDC. So what the NDC believes in, what the NDC supports is what you support. You can be called anytime to serve. So your MP, So your party executive, so you be out NDC Asebio, unim say betima from why anytime you can be called to serve. So if today John Mahama puts names out and your name is not in there, it does not mean that you are out of the government or you should not support the John Mahama administration. Remember, some conform near Kufu the year Jumani Ninano. Your mom appointment in Ninano. Today they are all seen as criminals because they were part of it. And you don't want to be part of a government that does not deliver. Because and deliver now you will also be seen as a criminal. So it is your job as a member of parliament. It is your job as an executive. It is your job as an NDC person to support John Mahama's ideologies and the NDC as a political party in power, what they want to implement. And I'm sending this advice to the MPs. Because the majority of them are excited now. They are going on radio. They are saying things. Slow down. Slow down. Because the NPP, they are setting you people up. They want to set traps for you people. They are going to cut your sound bites. They are going to use that to distract your government. So John Mahama oppositioner, it does not mean you cannot serve. As a member of parliament, your core responsibility is to be in parliament and do what? And make sure your government policies are protected and passed to benefit the Ghanaian people. As a party executive, your job is to work through the hierarchy to make sure, say, what the party needs to do to benefit the people in Ghana, general, and your NDC Fonkwano, you use that route to help build this nation. So we all have to come together. There are people who did not vote for John Mahama. There are people who are not NDC, but John Mahama. They too, what are they supposed to do? But all these people have good faith. All these people believe that John Mahama can do something. Into a big crowd on your NDC or to my NDC, I will hope that John Mahama can deliver. Why are you an NDC MP and not a member of the NDC who has a card and known as a member? Why should you be worried when you are not called to perform a specific duty? You should be happy and be supportive, and that is the most important thing. And we are going to put a close, and I say we are going to be monitoring you, the MPs, the members of parliament, especially the 9th parliament. We are going to be keeping a close eye on you guys from today till the day John Mahama did a list about your utterances. I am saying it on this platform. It does not matter who you are. Any NDC MP who tries to derail this government, good policies and intentions, I will do my best to kick you out of government. I'm swear to God. I will make sure you lose your seats. And you will be our project. Any NDC MP who makes up his mind that he's going to go in the media, he's going to go out there, he's going to malign this government, he's going to be sarcastic, he's going to try and send some red meat to the NPP to use against this government, I swear to God, I will use this my platform to make sure you never see parliament again. And I will wage a war against you because this John Mahama win, it is to benefit every Ghanaian. He has told us he is never going to add any of his family members to his government. Callistus Mahama is not John Mahama's family member. So he has kept his word. So as we sit here, this is what we need to believe in and understand. Nipa bebre John Mahama. He has been there before. But this is bigger than we all thought. The damage you could for the MPP for Akosino, it is bigger. And we need somebody with experience, but not just experience, somebody we can support. And that is why Professor Nano Pokwajiman and Yani Ghana Fono, we need to support this government. Say MPP for Nkwa and say Abanwe Egu. That's why today you hear somebody like this, Afenyo Makin. Otwijina Parliament catch Ghana for say. We will see how you will protect the public purse. Afenyo Makins tells NDC MPs. Right now, they are not ready to help you people. The NPP in parliament and out of parliament, they are so bitter to the point they say John Mahama Bebuache Ghana, they will do everything possible to destroy it. So you, the NDC MPs, are not supposed to fall for this nonsense. They don't have any good intentions. Their intentions is to make sure, they give it bad name. They want to derail a democracy muyama Ghana for. Kwasia wejina parliament catch the NDC for say you try e-levy mu, you try betting tax mu a bed den na John Mahama aban no achechire Ghana. And so Kwasiafo we catch during campaign say when they come to power they will cancel e-levy. In time for no mark Kwasia we mumuta say na ba omiaka say yema to me obetwa e-levy mu no anka okofo sika we na be kire Ghana we or your political dirty rats. Afenyo marking is a filthy dirty rat. He does not even know his status in the MPP, whether they will keep him or not, because the MPP will kick him out of parliament. They will not make such a fool their leader. Now, who and there was original parliament, catch the Ghana for say, John Mahama will try e-levy, or be try betting tax him, or baby, you may be free. A better John Mahama, yes, catch Ghana, na kwasia, but we are staging. Now, our cast obey e-levy free, obey betting tax free or no. Nanka Baumia, and he obey Sikada Chichemai in 9 way. You are not supposed to listen to them. We momo Jimmy. And these people, at this point, they are not even feeling any kind of regret to say, "I'm disappointed Ghanaians." They still feel say they are better than you. I'm doing some way, Jimmy. They still feel say they don't have to apologize to Ghana for, and that is what you see in these dogs, these rats, because they are so entitled to the point to say, "I'm doing kwasi asamabo krono." Ghana for they still feel say Ghana for Jimmy, so they can still be on the sidelines and make Ghanaians feel stupid. And that is what you Ghanaians are not supposed to fall for. We need to prove to the NPP say, we are not going to fall for their foolishness again. We will only fall for people who are ready and willing to speak truth to the Ghanaian people. And that is what the Ghanaian people have chosen. Ghanaians chose truth over foolishness and stupidity and arrogance. Because Jimmy Wejina Parliament kasa asamna no kasa yebese abane say. It means we as a nation are not supposed to rely on the NPP in anything that we do. Because especially the NPP leadership in Parliament led by this pig. Upon all the things they've done, upon all the stupid things they have done, they don't even feel anything. They still feel say they can destroy this country further. Inti John Mahama or Ifriwa Kronobe say. But you see, anytime I may catch them from the beginning, the John Mahama administration, they need to open up the books. So I'm be books now, you better be idea pressure beko. John Mahama be books nim. Obama Ghana for musika aka. Obama mo eye ewia o mo wiaye. Those who deserve to go to jail are supposed to go to jail. That is where we will start from. E ho na be pick your priorities. E ho na be hu de ehia ene de efata. That is how we are supposed to think now. We cannot sit right now and let some fools over the weekend. My team, omukati a piece be breme. A gentleman on News File. He was addressing an issue, the election we know. And the gentleman was like, you know something? The gentleman was like, Kevin Taylor made these statements. And the statement Kevin Taylor made, it was about what the EC is going to do. If it's something ni halitosis, nenum kan na yere kura to me kesino. You see, if it's something ni Kevin Taylor, I do not verify things. Enye Ghana na ye jimia. Enye Ghana na ye nkwasiafo a. Na something na Niba TV so once a week, ebeji journalist of the year. Enye Ghana na ye nkwasiafo a. Na Jimmy to say something na ye ni. Eba TV so once every week. And comes to do what? Ask questions and say, what do you think? What do you think? My brother, na kwasia wetumbe journalist of the year in Ghana. Because the kind of work I have done, something I ni kwasia we ya ono, or jiji jaji fosika, say, obedia samawomono, he has done nothing. But you see, what they are trying to do now, and they say, omo voice na irano, suddenly all these people, their voice is back. They have all been able to grab their voices back, because they think that John Mahama is so democratic. They believe that NDC for the Jimmy, we can discredit the Omonyashi. We are not taking nonsense again. Who has to go down will go down. Canada Japan General Catcher mu Joy News for say cocaine sikana mutimu kwasia for ebesin there. Nobody from Joy News, nobody from Multimedia was able to sue Canada Japan or to question him. So you see what they are doing. Until the gentleman was on the show, said Kevin Taylor said this and this. In Ghana, I called the elections about 5 days before the stupid EC led by Jane Mensah called the elections. I gave you 1.63, 1.61. Jane Mensah final results there 1.63. Offer the Akane Krobra, but I called the elections first. And nobody in Ghana has been able to contest my numbers. Samson Ayeni Nikwasia Weya, he licks politicians' asses. Nenum Kanka intini to me kissing on his wedding day. He's sitting on TV trying to discredit me. More bodam. I am coming to Ghana there. Me, I am coming. And I'll make sure I'll come and set up and nullify everybody. Because in Kwasia journalism now, listen to this fool. Listen to him.
Kevin Taylor told us before the elections that he had information that some issue officials would take a card and place it somewhere so that subsequently you don't get the data.
We don't like that source repeated on this platform.
Well, it happened. It happened in this election.
It's a source. It's a source that does not deal with verified facts.
Let me
so that source repeated on this platform.
Well, it happened. It happened in this election.
It's a source. It's a source that does not deal with verified facts.
Let me withdraw from reference to Kevin.
Okay.
But at Ablekuma, Michael Kwe, the issue was that the EC official was holding a pink sheet which was freshly written.
Yes, that accusation was made.
You see what I mean?
Yeah, they said something happened. There was in the commotion.
And Ghana Jimia. Samson Ayedini has never been able to sit on TV to debunk anything that I have put on my show. Kwasiaban, when no can say or chain true. Abuafunu, Abetina TV guy say you cannot verify that source. That your stupid, dirty multi TV you are sitting on, that cocaine media, that institution that was built out of cocaine money. Stupid man, thing. When no can anything uncomfortable when channel to chum. Samson and any, Kwasiaban cry who been a rented diamond. Such a filthy, dirty guy. The credibility I have, you don't have it. Ghana na Jimintra, and I was Saturday over TV so my brother. Please, can you say this? Now I'm a journalist of the year because there are some fools at GJA who think foolish people like you are supposed to sit on TV. Halitosis, when no can. I want you to bring one document to challenge my facts. Menemu bekono. Mo bakubewu. Yenina ibewu. Because the way you people are using the media to deceive people in Ghana, no, say and step in and make it hard. The NDC you see is not going to be the NDC you know. And if they, the NDC or John Mahama, thinks he is father for all, people like us and those on the ground, they are not foolish. They will teach you people a lesson. Kwasia, your whole multimedia, how credible are you? Your whole multimedia, how credible are you fools? When no can say or chin baby, you sit on TV, that source, you cannot mention it here. You and your Ghana na fwa, and your Ghana na Jimia. What makes you somebody to sit on TV to ask political questions? What was your qualification? Kwasia law bia obiko tres and small ma winning enti. I for law school. Kwasia law bia okosianti. What TV so say when I den when I work Ghana politics. Since you started speaking on TV, have you been able to let the Ghanaian know anything? Nothing. All that you do is you take headlines and you ask questions. Kwasia, you think that's journalism? Sade na nke die chiranka ekufu ade kwasia wen kwansa ekuro no. Na mo nyina mo tete na mo keka eden wet in quotes. When Ekufu was president, a foolish dirty man like you, Samson Ayedini wenum tuntum, wenum kankan, Unikofi Bento, you were writing in quotes. You were Samson's take. You could not mention Ekufu's name directly. Kwasia, you were sitting on TV and you were doing Samson's take and you were using idiomatic expressions. A filthy, stinking mouth human like you. We have helped in our small way to save our democracy for dirty people like you to sit on TV. And yet, people like us and some people on the street who sacrifice to protect our democracy. Anka Jimmy into tell 10 year boy, anka ten crying. Ukrom. Now, come make sure say in some now cano yada come ukrom for prosperity and then for development to go to your hometown. Kwasiamu bedua kra muhufin mojisa mufrisrem. Yani, we are fighting for your hometown people. We are fighting for development to go to the north. We are fighting for northness to see the same development we are seeing in Accra. A dirty filthy wenum kankain. Mo, I will deal with you people one-on-one. And I will make sure I expose your rots. Dirty man. Wenum kankain to be a man. And when was the last time somebody hugged you? Wenum kankanti, nobody can hug you. Wenum kankanti. People come on your show and they give you like 10 yards. Obiaba ushoko until one chain. Can't you see people don't want to sit by you? Wenum kankanti, judges who am say go to our chamber. Wenum kankanti obabia hago. Halitosis patient like you. And I want to Ghana ejimi. We will force the system to work. We will reset this country. Monkwasia fake degrees de kuta Morgana no. It does not intimidate people like us. Your dirty, stinking, fake degrees you are holding in Ghana. And kwasiebia to me lawyer or Ghana and the ojimi phobia say ochre law. Na kwasia with TV say Samson's law, DN law. Ye jimintra. Now I'm going to take it to you people. I'll make it more dirtier. I'll bring it to your homes. I'll bring it to your wives. I'll bring it to your kids. I will make sure we all dirty ourselves. Me ma catch them. You can tell me anything you want to tell me, but you touch my credibility, my platform way, I will die with you. I've worked hard to get here. Something at my age, the things I've been able to do on this planet, only have. Something at my age, the things I've been able to accomplish in my life, you have not accomplished half of it. So you, and you tip me. I am better than you in anything. Everything I'm better than you. I've succeeded in everything. Spiritually, physically, I am better than you. When it comes to whatever, I am better than you. Into one won't shame you in anything. You are not smarter than me. You're Jimmy Tra. You're Jimmy, but you are the same people who brought a Kufuado. You are the same people like you, Kofi Bentil, Esankuma, Mona Muhele Kufuado, Bedru Han, Kose Democracy. The next time you people go down, and you will not see your kids again. The next time, people like you who bring bad leaders, you are the people who will come after. The next time, you will not live to come and say nonsense on TV. Because in Ghana for and are about together to fight, and God in his own wisdom protected us to give us this victory. Can kwasi afoti sa wonkama say Ghana a future. Mo okrobi anka chimo twamuti wo Samson ayini ene saa mo amaka no ke kuma to atwene. You are the people who brought us here. People had to wake up morning, afternoon, evening, talk about the next time I hear you speak about me, oh bodam, oh buy enye nkofo hide down on crime obetinem. Oh yere otina obi nchan 3 months and say na wunya baby do pay $10 an hour. Who is pay $20 an hour? I can pay every food there, including your CEO. So you people should step on the brakes. Yeni bra breno, mujimia, the tension we will send on you. You can do your show. You need to tell the man there, because as son of man ekano. You saying I don't verify things, you need to prove to me. Until you prove to me, Samson I am telling you this today. Until you prove to the world, say I am not credible, me there you go die. I swear. I'll bring your wife's naked pictures. I'll bring your kids. I'll enter your home. Until you prove to the world I am not credible, me then you go die. Oh, you have no idea. See Abema. Having a call to tell we're live from our studios here in Washington, D.C. We are live on radio. We are live on TV. We are live on YouTube. On YouTube, search for Loud Silence TV. On TV, search for Loud Silence TV. On multi-TV, on radio, go to the Google Play Store and download Loud Silence Radio on any Google device. And also, if you have an iPhone, go to the App Store and download Loud Silence Radio. We are live on Loud Silence TV on Facebook. Monkwasa sana motegana no munim de eba. Ye ready amamo. 2012, and I'm be a Loud Silence TV ewa Ghana. 2012, and I'm registered my company. 2012, Samson, where were you? Sia. That time now we crown him crying. 2012, now we're in crying, only maybe out. 2012, and I me register Loud Silence Media ewa Ghana. 2012. Go and check. Sia. Mo da bena mo ba crying. Da bena mo ba krum. We no mo kan 2012 ton, and I me register my first company in Ghana. 2012, and I'm registered Loud Silence Media. See a man. Me, I'll come after you every day until you prove to the world. Until you prove to the world, say. To prove to the world, say, me you're credible. Filthy human being like you, who see when you can kind. Now, there's something the NPP they are throwing out there. Nipa Bibri, we need to speak on. There's one thing at NPP. And remember, So far, results are easy. Ediabeto Abontini, almost say John Mahama, enya 56.55%. And Mahmoud Bawumia, enya 41.61%. When him say, as we speak, abani nyina no enyamba wiye. That means say ya to abani nyina kind nyina wiya. Sorry, ya kind abani nyina wiya. Mahmoud Bawumia will have to drop from 41 to 38 or 39. When him say, and into Jane Mensa person or the election results in the bebano. Time na Jane Mensa ebobo election results also John Mahama 6.3. Bawumia nya 4.0 and no. Sa time na akabe 9 constituencies are yen kanye. Now, from what we are seeing, majority of these constituencies, John Mahama recorded more numbers than Bawumia. It means, say easy, the final figure in the bar, John Mahama will have to be around 58, 57.8 or 58. Mahmoud Bawumia need to drop to 38 or 39. Mahmoud Bawumia did not cross 40%. And internet till date, Jane Mensa mo emfa the final result in Embremono because among person Matia say Bawumia is the worst politician we've had in the history of Ghana. Mahmoud Bawumia we nya more than 39%. Bawumia could not cross 40%. Into Omakache Jane Mensa say, "Mema name publish the final result because you are too abanewi." Constituencies are sitting in contention. No? At least there are figures there that you can work with. Nobody has contested the overall figure of the constituency. So nipa 60,000 etuaba, you say nipa 60,000 etuaba. Right now, akasa yebe check the obi enyaye. Now we have a fair idea of the obi enyaye. In fact, baby omo say contention wo na say omo contest krano. It is not more than 10,000 gap and not 20,000 gap. So with that alone, no, say akofa 9 poly constituencies in Aba, near say +1 -1. Momayan strike is a difference of 10,000 in each constituency between John Mahama and Bawumia. It means say Mahmoud Bawumia will not cross 38%. The reason is that at the Kudientia East in person the final figure and Bebanan say almost started creating idea be Magana for say Bawumia election or lose and the fault. Bawumia is the worst politician to be sold to Ghanaians. Mahmoud Bawumia election 2024 and cross 40%. And they know. Right now, no, Obi, Komna Santemo, and they want to be radio more, and Omo Makano, they want to create an impression, say, oh, Bawumia 40%, na fault. Mami emblemu Bawumia. Bawumia came to do what? Came to carry somebody's sense. Kwasia, the 33 policies no na one sense. 33 policies now also were introduced, no. Whose sins were they? Nasa 33 policies now one sense. They want to isolate Bawumia from 30%, 38%, percent na unyano election no. And Nintina Jane Mensa and boss mamo, Ekufuado Makachom said they should not release the final results. Because when we release here, Akoko Krantuma Bawumia or Ghana, Akoko Krantuma Bawumia. And majority of these people, they know say Bawumia and cross 38%. They know. Easy for them. And internet they are quiet. In 2020, see how quick they were able to put the numbers out. Even 2020, some their constituencies had not been counted. Jane Mensa was able to project 99% of the results. Today, as we sit here, majority of these constituencies numbers. People are just contesting. So if you want to strike even the differences are. There's no constituency right now. There's a gap over 10,000 between Bawumia and Mahama. So why are we not getting the numbers? Because Bawumia crossed 40%. Bawumia got the same percentage of Onyano on the party primaries. Bawumia, so MPP presented 200 times. John Mahama NDC will beat him 1,000 times. Nobody will vote for Bawumia because we know the kind of politician he is. And nobody in the MPP can come out and say, Omo committed this crime, he knows nothing about it. On count, they are all criminals. Into almost a conversation, before we will have that conversation, say Bawumia contested and as uncontested, the EC should give us the final result. Then you will know, say Bawumia, he needs to go contest in a day, and I say he has to go contest in a day in a cattle farm. No human being. Into most sorry, I'm almost easy for to say, are there no results nache? Why are we still here? Why are they not giving us the final result? Because Bawumia got 38%. Bawumia did not cross a year 40%. Me catch them waha. Before elections, me catch them say NPP4 Jubilee House are conducting over 11 research. Research on me Bawumia did not cross 40%. Their highest was 44%. And no crowd a so me catch them say between 38 to 40%. No, and what about Bawumia would stay? Right now, as we speak, Bawumia has not crossed a 40%. Now, Omo can be between Trim or Ghana. Oh, the NPP base did not come out to vote. Omo boah. Me say, right now, no, I'm the Jandan B to system nim. Girls, no. My lips are dry, kakra. Girls, no. My lips are dry, kakra. I'm fine. Are you okay? Okay, girls, no. Now, mama tell me be. Mama can't look at a woman show. Now, say, oh, sorry. Metesa Musa Dankwa Ekachrom say, argument that NPP voters stayed home is not entirely true. Musa Dankwa, a year global info analytics, or none a year, all the researcher, all the figures he gave, no, the kind bim. So far in Ghana, the only credible pollster, Musa Dankwa, any info, global info analytics. That is the only credible, pollster, Ghana CCR. In fact, this guy cuts across Ghana cry because there are so many pollsters around the world that they are getting elections wrong. But the global info analytics for no, they have always been on point. And to me, obi imagine ye juma, me kenkan tia say me to me follow a reasonable the argument, you know. This guy is one of the most qualified pollsters Ghana in our history. Now NPP4 create idea to system nim. Ushia on radio so journalist for no. Oh, NPP4 amber out. The supporters of NPP amber out. Boa. Share the numbers you saw in election 2024 and only the real numbers of the NPP in the Ashanti region. Mokai said before elections, me catch them say the NDC will win election 2024 from the Ashanti region. None the people bring tears here. Because when I sent my team to the Ashanti region to do some very detailed research for me, the response they came up with, any day we analyze it, we came to the conclusion, say, the Ashanti region, their real number will show in election 2024. And we told Ghana for say NDC for monitor Ashanti region. Nasa omudi mrano so eshe mufenchima. The Ashanti region numbers enya de betumatra 1.3. Never. I told you people here. I sat on this platform countless times and catch them say NPP any more than 1.3 vote to Ashanti region. And the vote you saw in the Ashanti region from the NPP, that is their organic number. Every election, Ashanti region, almost about 600 to 700,000 votes in the boom. From 1996, NPP, and Ghana, your co-election in the Ashanti region, the NPP as a political party, every election, almost about 500 to 700,000 votes, and that is what they have been doing to date. And we didn't just say this because NPP in Mekasa. I said it because we had done our research. And at the end of the day, numbers, you calculate the vote pattern, you will say no. There are 1.7 NPP4 can they have never had 1.7. Now, if the right things are done on election day, the Ashanti region, they will come out in their numbers. Now, when they come out in their numbers to vote, what you will see in the say, you will see, say, the whole country, regional, now almost percentage was so the number of people who came out to vote at Ashanti region. Yeah. And now na doors also in the whole country. Right now, you see, I'm sure there. When you look at the map, electoral map now, regional breakdown of provisional voter register. Make sure sa argument no be no boa omo pe baby e de omo to esi. The no election 2024 we mu Ashanti regional NPP for they are not supposed to cross 1.3 million BM. That is the number in the Ashanti region. They are not supposed to cross 1.3 million. That is their final number. And only the raw number in the Ashanti region. Any day about NPP bet cross 1.3. Or yum what yegum. This 1.3 kromunyani this year, no, I will show you where they got it from. Because someone can be say, oh, NPP for na omo Ashanti region, no, omo betwaba. Now, say omo betwaba 500,000 na, say 700,000 omo betwaba no, omo na NPP for. That's the question I want to ask you. It is a NPP for MPM betwaba. What is telling you? Then am I so sure say obia want to be Ashanti region be NPP ni? They are lying. Now look at the electoral numbers. This is the provisional voter register. So we Ashanti region. Let me enlarge the damage show ADB. When Ashanti region. Now, we are 3.925 million people who registered to vote. 3.2 million. And we register, I say, tuaba. Ya tuaba ni we no. Na nipa 1.3 million. And our tuaba ma dieng, ama MPP. And at 700,000 roughly. And our tuaba ma dieng, NDC. Into kaboma. Na no na 2 million into 1 million akano no munyina MPP for. That is the question you need to be asking yourself. Ebi I want to say but me dwedwem yan simple ma. Ashanti region ye hwe ho. Almost say NPP supporters number out and betwaba and into na NDC for got something close to 700,000. Now provisional voters register no now also nipa 3.2 million 3.295 million also to about Ashanti region. Ya to abani we no na total vote valid vote cast no na 1.3 million for NPP and na NDC no 700,000 roughly. It took us sa numbers ni no boma saying 2 million, meaning akadipa 1.2 million sebi oman to aba. Now are you trying to tell me say oma 1 million roughly 1 million oman to aba no sa 1 million oman to aba no omu nyina NPP for 1 million, it could be say ebi it could be say ebi tukwan, it could be say ebi just stayed away because of some personal reasons, it could be say ebi toye ebi mo crampo decided and say they were going to travel on the day of elections. It is for the NPP to say NPP nya 1.3 million no, it is because almost supporters of Ashanti region and Tuaba no omo boa omo person to timu say omo 1.7 omo ni 1.7 here. And until before election 2024, me this sa 2020 census which or 2021. You can Ghana for you know Ashanti region. You catch them say I can form Ashanti region we 3.8 million. Dagomba for and I said Dangbe sorry God Dang before 59,000. I wanna for 187,000. Guan 53,000. Germa 200,000. Dagbani and Mole Dagbani and I say for Dagomba for no close to 700,000. Greasy for 129. Mandi and other ethnic groups. Inti so who study numbers now? Mr. P. Thank you very much, Mr. P. Now, so who study numbers clearly? You could see say, in the Ashanti region, no, say the 2 million krama NPP. You want to tell me say omaka ya akamfo ne other tribes no wo no omo nyina beto omaba editia NPP no it is NPP for catch will say abana yeto ye no Ashanti region NPP for MPM beto aba what they are trying to do is say person omo plant bibi wo trim so NPP 1.7 million omo ni 1.7 million bi omo boa the NPP for organic number omo Ashanti region embro 1.3 million 1.3 no munya kwa na eno no omo tikakra gumu. Their number anka say 1.250. They can never anytime be a better baby MPP better 1.250 to 1.3 no and they want to create that impression here. 2024 election way. Mr. Let me move this here. Let me show you right here. Thank you, team. Let me put this on the screen right here. My team just sent me something to show to you. Now, okay, keep both. Now look at this. 2024 about a 2 year. My number we I did win to a screen is about. Into o check here. Presidential election regional results summary. Into oba a Mahamudu Bawumia onya 1.366 million. And a John Mahama in total. Besides, this is the final in the Ashanti region. Oh, there's a summary sheet. Okay. Mr. P, is there a summary sheet? Yeah, give me the summary sheet. Okay, I get it. Okay, thank you. Let me use this rather. My team, as I talk, they send in the information. In China, normally, they want. So this is what my team wants me to put on the screen. Now, I'm going to say when you look at this is what a year Mahamudu Bawumia Enyano Ashanti region, 1.366800. John Mahama 697,000. Into your rounding regional upper, Mahamudu Bawumia 1.37. And John Mahama enya roughly 700,000. Now you want to tell me say nipa 1 million na man to aba na omunya MPP for. There's no way you can tell me say nipa 1 million man to aba Ashanti region omunyina MPP for. Inti nko omunyina beto ya anka Bawumia benya saying anka Bawumia benya 2.6 million Ashanti region. No. So okay say MPP for MPM beto aba. Opeso chem say 1 million aka MPP for send the womb. NDC for send a womb, GCPP for send a womb, other parties can send a womb. You want to tell me say Mama Ashanti region MPP for? No, they are lying. Their number and then because one, the NDC were vigilant. So 500,000 vote now 2020 Sen komunya sa 500,000 ekan come do 1.8. Sa 500,000 votes na ya mean mo kwachi na no mapake. And that is what they have been doing every election day. They have a standby of about 500 to 700,000. They be see them. Only because yes, himfie. Only because yes, hospitals. Only because police stations. What happens is they say, we are not much all police stations. Now, I'm sure trick, What they do in they say. So we study a Ashanti region from 1996. Ever now. On say oko other police stations, sir. Mr. P. Oko Ebia Greater Accra 2020. Oshe police station be a percentage. Show up. You can in percentage format. Every time it was a drop it. Ebi police station we know. You see 2020. Nipa Ebia 2000. Nipa a year 2016. Obetumiko police station be Ebia Greater Accra Dansuman. Police station A. Obeko Esinipa 700 also to aba. By a year 77% they show up and now 65%. Every time you because our police station be percentage of number of people who showed up it fluctuates a cost over from any static. Now over Ashanti regional. Plan omu device in say from 1996 Ashanti region police stations in almost percentage and nipa almost show up because every police station will send nipa be 700 to abano. Every police station be almost percentage almost show up every election day 80% between 75 to 80. That means police station obia messe obia yare all they do in they say almost send nipa 700 also to about also making sure someone pump it 300 gum. It is a 400 to about a 700. It will go Ashanti regional. Police stations in here recorded over 75% a voter turnout. Into every specific voter turnout, police station be almost voter turnout in 80%. 80%, and at this time, because when him senipa or 700% to aba, now emu 350 to aba, you are not going to get 80% turnout. What they will do is the 300 become. Aya intigum tiguma na a pushy a police station that particular police station 80%. In this whole study 2016 all the police station in Ashanti regional recorded about 80% in turnout. 80% school B A police station B police station C over 80%. What they do is tigum. This time they didn't get a chance so metiagum. It's the real people now and that is how elections real places are elections tier. You are not supposed to get an even voter turnout in a particular region. It's not supposed to be like that. Because a nipa, a biba to, a binto, a bibaba, a bimba, a biba to quine, into 45%. unya 62%, unya ebia party ni strong ebia is bantama, unya 70%. It's okay, people showed up because it is the middle of the city, people are eager. But uko nkurasi bia nkurasi ukre light ni and so mutuminya 90% turnout. Polling stations. That is what they have been doing from 1996. This time, the NDC stopped them by making sure say nobody brought in any extra paper to put in into that voter turnout in their respective polling stations. Baby just say Kwabre, with all due respect to Kwabre for yen you say Kwabre, dia can you nkrasi. Kwabre e nkrasi. It's a fact. Kwabre e nkrasi, e hye nkrasi. Na day na nkrasi de bia ye to aba munya 90% turnout. Obi anwu, obi anyare, obi antukwan, de bia registered already e full. That is what the NDC stopped this time. Omo ka kira mo say MPP for MP. Omo mo so bo MP am beto aba no sa 1 million vote ni si dem. And then MPP for NDC for chi omo no. Let them not tell you. A baby beto Ghana bia NDC MPP in Ashanti region they don't have to cross 1.3 million. Some cross 1.3 million this will be agitum. It is stealing. A ballot stuffing. Omo highest performance no de amamo no. Me say sa nipa 1 million no man to aba no. Omo ka say MPP for no. Sanka omo nyina to aba aka ba omi anka onya 1.3 million. I'm telling you. Anka John Mahama will cross 800,000. Yes. Say a share trajectory no. The way na vote ni eba no. Sibia na vote ni koma NDC na. Sa 1 million na almost say oman to aba no. Sanka omo to aba anka 60% de bema John Mahama. It means say kaba omi anu kra nka 1.3 nka onya. Don't let these people lie to you. Omuni numbers bia o baby almost started and omoka to team MPP for there they didn't show up. Me say all their votes no munya Ashanti region 1.3 and let me tell you realistically this is Ashanti region numbers. Realistically Ashanti region numbers in here it should not go beyond this. Before elections, me catch them. Me say Baumia will not get more than 1.3 million in the Ashanti region. Onya anything more than that, ya regular elections in Ashanti region. NDC took their advice, they did their job, they monitored the elections. This is the raw number. Memo Bian can't just say MPP for Ashanti region they came out to vote. The whole Ghana, Ope, regional, turn out high and Ashanti region. Yeah. So don't underestimate the the real numbers 2016 Nana Dankwa Akufo-Addo did not get 1.7 million. Almost the 600,000 votes in Gumu. And Nintina now we say Ashanti region Mubenya say so yenya 85% the crowd number. The MPP came to these elections without a figure. Because Nana Dankwa Akufo-Addo 2021 crossed 5 million. Yeah. Nana Dankwa Akufo-Addo in 2016 we 6 million. Nana Dankwa Akufo-Addo, the real numbers in 2016, na enya more than 5.2 million. Yeah, I'm telling you, he did not get about 700 to 800,000 votes on the Gumu Akufo-Addo. That is why when they were coming to these elections, they were not sure of their number. Now NDC4 are very sure of their number because every single person who voted for the NDC, it was an organic number. They could do the maths, they could rally around it, they could move it around and say, okay, yeah, maths, they said, yeah, you need a number. NPP did not have a number. Because in 2020, no, some number Akufo-Addo 1.7. It was not real. Akufo-Addo did not get 1.7. Nana Dankwa Akufo-Addo's real number in the Ashanti region in 2020 was 1.2. And normally 500,000 ekano and Okonya 1.7. And Nintina, Debbie Obuso almost say, now Dana, Mushada any number, almost so yenya between 75% to Ashanti region, they win elections, no many number. They were counting on the 500 to 600,000 now Mutigumu. Every election be a Ghana, no MPP, they are not supposed to cross 1.3 million. The NDC are not supposed to go lower than 700,000. That is how it's going to be from today. Election be a MPP better 1.3 no. That election was a kegum. A nipebi and a tiagum. And we need to have this in our heads. Into Mamu media ni be sell some message be Ghana. Oh, election no MPP for MPA. Election no MPP for the Oman Kobe Bia. Election no MPP for Ambantina. Ashanti region NPP nya 1.3 that be Ashanti region. They showed up. Oma also to my MPP. Omu na to my MPP. Ghost names name to me am account. The NPP could not guess get the ghost names. And today, be able to say, oh, John Mahama, oh, say, Oko Peace FMA, oh, say, Suffolk Cromphone, and Kusibuatino. And internet close to the elections, no. Now, I'm going to say that we are government in power. You said you have worked. Also, we are candidate, we are presenting 33 policies. A year dying, and a one kasamu pollster, etumi ba, abra won't cross 50%. Sa criminal, my friend, sapon, you know. A year dying, na onukoye polls, now ending up not crossing 50%. Stem, a year, sir, smart sapon. Cromphone beka jom say, Benya 49, Mahama Benya 46, you know. The same time, and a Kusibuati beka chere Ghana for say, oh, Baumia Benya 50.9. You know why? They did not really have a number they were working with. They wanted to force the number in your heads. Senebeya omutigumwa. They will be like, oh, or crossing marginally, or crossing, you know, or crossing in a way, just say 50.9, 50.1. It is a uko a piece of ma. A one uncle kwame sefa kain, kweku bako, any aya akwana in the mufin, alotejo cops. They were also rallying around the same number. Oh, Baumia will win by 50.9. Baumia after 8 years. Baumia after 4 years, say we're introducing more policies than anybody, no? You are saying say Baumia will win by 50.9. Only a number no way. Because they wanted to rally around the number. No, they are too trim. Into Okwa, you hear a dirty man like this.
For me, say nobody will take that away from me there. Mukokomosi, Dr. Mahmoud Baumia, and Dr. Mahmoud Baumia will win the 7th December Oyemiminde elections. He's going to win. There's not going to be any second round. He's going to win. Mami, Mamuhuni, Oye 50.06% with 142 constituencies. As Mamuhuni, Oye 50.06% with 142 constituencies as MPs. He's going to win. Mami, Mamuhuni, Oye 50.06% with 142 constituencies as MPs in Parliament.
You see, so what they did was they were all rallying around 50.6, 50.9. Omni Kusibuati Motanasi say, Yen selling message we ma Ghana for. We will buy it. When they buy it, we will stuff the boxes and tell Ghana for say, you know what? Baumia has won with 50.1, 50.6, 50.9. Kwasiafowi. They no mo no. Oh, the siansi brown. Apetition no bon kan. Oh, the siansi. Did you see who the siansi? Kwasia wait TV no di Mahama tem. When you be saying, where moment you so much Jimmy, they don't want the betterment of this nation. Ain't it? From the beginning, you know, they had an agenda. Let's throw in some number. Mameka Bibinchiramu. 2016 elections, Ekufuado did not win over 1 million votes. He did not. Nana Danko Ekufuado in 2016, the highest number unya number 920,000. Yes, but Tom Bekacha Ekufuado led Mahama with 1.2 million. Yankan Jamoha no boa. 2016. Nana Danko Ekufuado did not lead or did not win the election with a million and over votes. He did not. Go and look at the real numbers. Mr. P, Mr. S, pull the 2016 total final figure from the East. Nana Danko Ekufuado did not lead Mahama with 1 million, 1.2 million. They are lying. They said it. They do that, and that is what they do. They be around katu trim. Oh, Mahama na dum so bae. Abrana papa kofo gina parliament. E ka che Ghana for say dum so hitting hard. Ama to see ano or per help every Ivory Coast. Abrana kofo akofa asofo abegina akoso mobo mpaye. And so katu trim. Yesidian Mahama na dum so bae. That is the same thing they did from 2016. Mr. P, pull that number for me and let me show them something. Ekufuado 2016 we more than 1 million votes. And Che Mahama. He did not lead or win with 1 million. No, it was below 1 million. But majority of Ghanaians were thinking, say, hey, Ekufuado, 2016, onya 1.2 million vote, oni Baumia Mahama, omobwa, eye atra, omuritumutrim. And that is how they build their platforms. And that is how they create politicians for you. See, aloteje komsibium, ubo sempeni for bi yankwasiafo.
For me, me say nobody will take that away from me there. Mukoko Musi, Dr. Mahmoud Bawumia, and Dr. Mahmoud Bawumia will win the 7th December Oyemiminde elections. He's going to win. There's no going to be any second round. He's going to win. Mami, Mamuhuni, or your 50.06% with Mami, Mamuhuni, or your 50.06% with 142 constituencies as MPs in parliament.
These are diabolic old men. Almost sure you go go. Almost sure I go go nkwa. Now my mention of this here. Thank you, Mr. P. Now look at this. On said before election 2020. Now Omo catch Ghana for Ekufuado or the 1.2 million vote and the leading Mahama Ekufuado no mo boa. Okay? This is 2016 final results. Thank you, team. 2016 numbers linear. 2016. Nana Danko Ekufuado enya 5.773299 votes. John Mahama enya 4.8 titifrim. Ekufuado or the how many votes? Me a simple math be a math with here. 2016, Nana Danko Ekufuado enya 53.65%, Mahama enya 44.61. Now the question here is, me busa question Ekufuado enya 5.773299 votes. Mahama enya 20 did not beat Mahama. And they did not have a number coming into these elections. But the NDC were so confident they could state the number. They were even able to tell you the vote, the seat. Mahama Jina State can say he hopes and they know they are going to make over 160 parliamentary seats because they were doing the maths. And they be an mekachira say Samutia Sama Muntie Niye in Kwasiafu from MPP. Well, besa to Obama in even 20 years and where Jimmy. They are a diabolic party. Oh, Omajini. After one no on some mumbe number 2 Ekufuado there 2016 or Mahama mu 1.5 dabi Ekufuado one cross 1 million. After what you say, these are the facts. Samson and you can say Jata baby abuofunu, come and tell us this is not true. Asia kotia agosia kwasia brofubi we num kan also now to join news kan kwasia sem who fi what is Samson and Wonum kan wonum so oriana ase. So you see, these are the real numbers 2016 and intina so over down to 2024. Now share numbers now. Over here 2024 numbers now. You ask yourself, say, this is shocking. It is shocking because the real numbers now. It is shocking because these are the real numbers. Where any Ashanti region numbers 1.3, they are not supposed to cross 1.3. Or so omon kanu kre. It's Ghana for they be a mekabi bichiremo. NPP for no since say a party no makachiremo say yabobo aba we be see her. What is the NPP the number be aba say we no munyaye? Have you heard them? Someone almost say omo NCA anochi and adien and omo coalition. Let's ask the NPP say now coalition no munya na because as we sit here we are NPP follower busa won say e dey number na munya mu collate saying coalition na muye no e ho evidence when they could not collate anything. We need the capacity to collate. 2020 what they did was it was NCA and AUZ the NSB National Security Bureau Signal Bureau and omunam no picking numbers mo na EC de mamo. And in 2020 no so we check the results now they were coming and they were not consistent because the numbers were being cooked at the NSB National Signal Bureau and the NCA. They collaborated omuma EC numbers no into at a point the amount and NDC representatives were confused our EC strong room and say they were pushing the numbers in bulk. It's almost to be pushing 300,000. No more no more maths, no more yee, because they were intercepting the numbers. na oma yo mata nti omo tumi be 1 hour na omo tumi eye mat ni yi bi free NDC dem de ka eye MPP de ho na omo ko yi smaller parties de be kan ho na omo sa move another 800,000. So what was happening is NDC for no, they were waiting for the numbers to be coming in a fluid form, and I say in a systematic way, a yes smooth kakra. The system, it came in bulk. Oh yes, sir. Oh quality results are one share. Oh, my system to be break it down. And I don't know, but I think that is what happened to the NDC. But the NPP themselves, they did not collate anything. They were taking their numbers into Anoche. Sa baby Poladomo request coalition center. No, they were directly taking numbers from NCA. 2024, the EC did not have any coalition. They were waiting for NCA to give them numbers. And until the EC was in there, they have not been able to give you the number. NCA to at a point, they could not collate because our party no bibia jiguye. So as we speak today, no, I'm sure that any collated result. I'm about to into MPP near. I'm dada. I'm just away Jimmy. This is the time you guys are supposed to be asking questions. Where is the collated results? We collated results in Wayne. We want to see and do the math. A whole political party, Yato Abewi, chairman, general secretary, party penny-for Obianka results in Wasem. Diane Kachiro, Omu Musomwe Jimmy. Omo results Wayne. And this is for the results Bremo, less than 24 hours. I don't publish Omo results. NPP for results Wayne because is they were waiting to take numbers from the NPP and the NPP for could not collate. And it's not easy for who the so we are waiting for the regional to bring it in. It took them 24 to 48 hours for them to start getting 2 constituencies, 4 constituencies. The issue was that the EC, they had put a number down on not Jane Mensamono, the NCA, any National Signal Bureau for no, create a number on 50.9. That was the number they wanted to give you. Their number they were working with, 50.9. That was the number they wanted to give you Ghanaians. They said, Baumie Winnie. Ain't terminal results in a bano. They could not collate. So, MPP, before we are asking you, we collated results in a way. And I want a coalition. A whole political party in power. Some of them more sophisticated equipment. Much machines, flash screens. Walk through. Mr. S, Mr. P, get me their 2020 Coalition Center. Mona Mokacha say Jimmy. Mona Makwabro Chako share abe for computer. 2024 election. Yako 1 week. Moma results be out. The whole MPP executives or say pamu munyina yankwasi afo. The chairman, the general secretary, the communication. Oh boy, their friend Abua Papon. Man $3 million. Abua Papon. Man $3 million as the deputy director of communications. There are other agencies Okoji Sika Oho. Sa Sika no wanfa obia Abua Papon. Sa Owusu Bempa Kwasiano. Mo deputy communication director. Ya man $3 million. Say onfo sa Sika no nko down. Na omo nko che na mo message ni nko down. Wanfa Sika na nko down. Kwasia we. Ebetwi ni mu sa ponche. Enti me hu MPP fo na ye mesre. Ana mo hu ya mobo. Mo nko busa Abua Papon. O senka mo chi ni bu ni kuno sa boy no. Or the $3 million. Different companies and agencies tamusika man so on a deputy communications director. He went to different companies, different institutions. A bit short check $200,000. A bit man physical cash or Jisicano one farm bar for him. And or tiakra no can kwasiasem at a point more party here mama chwa de party more to aba aka a day to elections hwade mama chwa de sa abo upon some MPP for MPP for you have to charge on your party. We are helping you people or somewhere say mo chwa mo buo mo nyina ko mo abo upon so sanka mo buo mo ko mo the day they are voting a day to elections hwade wako constituency Nipa constituency. Sa Nipa constituency no. Oye deputy director of communications. Omo person omo te party no. Eye the party ni person oye mo. Any policies. It's a whole deputy director of communications echo a whole constituency. Do you know what he went to do? This is what he went to do. Okotena radio so na dey no catch a constituency no. Obi ayebe to abo after taking $3 million no. Osako constituency. He went there to warn them. She, muntie no.
me a dangerous human being. Me can't tell ba. Ghana, Oka Mabuna, NDC Fosro, I'm one of them because I'm dangerous. I'm saying it here. I know what I'm talking about. What do you say? Men are nani nana che mensa. No, I say minimum. The track records. Me nya obia. Me obi betting you na me pushing over. We are babu. Me say wa ben you to me no power. And I'm telling you, we are babu na obia show kutupa. Say kodi independent chechi. Me dey be kanama kan biom. Because we are kitwa me bebre. We are kitwa me bebre. And this is a warning I'm giving to anybody. Ura! You be prepared to sign your obituary. Be prepared to sign your obituary. Your obituary. You're gone too soon. They are born your family members. Misawa Ben, you were to me your power. And I'm telling you, they are born your family members. Misawa Ben, you were to me your power. And I'm telling you, we are babu na obia show kutupa. Say, kodi independent chechi. Be prepared. I'm very dangerous. What do you say? It's the last time I'm talking because real gangsters don't talk. They don't talk. Oh, they don't. They don't rattle. They don't use radio to talk. Crony idea. Eti the air can say. Asuma ken. Won't tassel service panico na haba. And I'm very because you're tassing a benya.
Sana Dana was in a bit trejatum. $3 million ni wie no and okotira TVs no warning or threatening constituents or no or to me obe kunipa hwinsi akoin am the streets of Ghana and life to say eye kotre nipa bi kire nipa bi o Ghana say omo to me what ya so okotira radio so kan o say o to me omo power di omo pen omo ye omo botuo obi tware ye de obetare dan ho me say sa obituary no onu mom ne bedin card na tare down ho owusu bempa. And people like you, we are not done with you people. We will make sure that Ghana enya wo there. Sa e dan na we wiase case ni ye betwa jatum. Ne ahwe wo tumi no de obetum dia ye. Tie. Sa e dan na we si no owusu bempa. Wako constituency echo threaten mbebunu ene mbabaawa omo pese abani ka bibi kire omo na omo hwe so de to aba no o threaten omo so beku omo because o abemu o tumi obi be kire so o abemu sa edan na we sika siye no ye betwa jatum na ye twa jatum a ne ahwe nipa o tumi wo Ghana me say owusu bempa Ernest sa edan na we si no be the location a picture nyina ba kire Ghana for ye betwa jatum na ma hwe nipa o to me wo Ghana na wo de wo to me no a stop no sam kwasiafo ni nam Ghana na say we mu de nobody is supposed to spare anybody in Ghana. Sankofo we they need to be dealt with. Owusu bempa obi te say eye Samia Wuku sa boys here sa double these people are supposed to be dealt with. Send ye be ya nipa bi tincha because say hey ade we de me pese me de me kwa kwashem ebi mo ha o se atwi omumu ye twi omumu to the point omada ka de besi obokrampo no omunkom. This is the National Deputy Communication Director of the NPP. Otna Radio so catch that constituency or to me. No a gangster. Oh gangster wafon say. You bet you was a gangster and secretary. Ozu empa me say Ghana for bet you was a gangster on secretary. Na akata nkasa akata ni o ya akata ni onsuro huhuro. Ozu empa me say you bet you was a gangster papa on secretary on secretary. And a kata papa bia nsuro huhuro ye be mia jacket we wiem wona wo to me be ma to me na fono wo de wo ni idea bia me say bre ne swejo mahama in me catch him say on the 7th of January ye swejo mahama in emra nya adwuma for 24 hours ye de swejo mahama nsem na oswe na kigidingidi ni ye wie sa 24 hours no etumi nya adwuma wo Ghana ni yebehwe bebi akotre gangster be kwa akose yebehwe bebi a gangster be kwa akoda adwo no me say Gangster and secretary, you bet you say gangster on secretary, and akatabi and wo sure who. Who was bempa? Who? When I turn TV, somebody between Facebook, I say, you smoke me out. Wallahi. You will smoke me, Kevin Taylor, out. Me watch you, me rain fear, my I hope so. I still have this video. What do you make? I say, Oba America, me report to you. Kamechi wabu. I write in Yankopon. Hey, meba. I need to find that video. Otra social media, America say, you Kevin Taylor, I'm coming to America. I am coming to smoke you out. What am I wusu me timi so wo. Upe wo bi ne upe wu. Kama buoku. Meba me shisha betira wo. Wo wusu bempa. Mr. P, Mr. S. Okay. Meba me shisha video no. I have it. I'm going to find it. I'm trying to. I have that video in my archive somewhere. I'll pull it out one of these days. Me say, Munkancho Usubempa and Nesto Usubempa said, me say, Metchen is a gangster and secretary. And na akatabi ni wa usro huro. And it's a ye kwasiafo na omkeka no ho no. A omtiti radio so e ya kesesem no. Mabetri ya bebre mo ase. Munyina munni mo ho. Mo amoba Facebook na mu throw fake numbers. Mojin say motiti radio bi so no ye betwitwa mabre me say ye so adwo mahama nyina matese mumu bi mo nda fie matese mumu bi mu nko adwumam efie so amonna bebia mu obi e betwuma pie ye bekire mo say Ghana no wo tumi cha nipa. And you know yourselves omu nda fie mo amose mu ye adwuma radio stations a mo say mo tena radio so anopa ekosi awia esi amu nko radio mu nya adwuma efie so amonna. Every single one of you, and we see the day on the 7th of January, 24 hours or so. Emra Nyejuma. Emra and Nyejuma or Ghana. Yabesha your Ghana. We did here. I'm trying to find that video. Oh, Mr. S. Time 2020, we are by them no. MPP for we are asking. This is a year adiom the chair. This was their coalition center 2020 MPP coalition center ni. Anochi the jina hono. Omuka chair say they have the best coalition system. 2020 adiom the chair ni. 2024 you results biya. Ask yourself why. Ask yourself why. NPP, where is their collated result? Omu coalition they were lying to you. They even went there to do a video to show us.
So thank you for coming in Ghana Report and your team for coming to the MPP National Coalition Center to come to try to understand what it is that we have done. Essentially, what we have done is to take the pink sheet that was given to all political parties at 38,622 polling stations. And fed into our operations. So it's a typical what they call operations management activity, where you take an input and you turn it into an output. The output is what you actually see. But between the input and the output is a whole value chain of activities that we do. We as in MPP have 275 constituencies. Coalition centers. The campaign managers insisted on accuracy and timeliness as part of the goals that we set before us. So in order to be accurate, not only do you report the numbers from the pink sheets, but you also have to have a means to justify it. Because if folks, the press do come in here and I'm just showing you numbers, right? Anyone can say, oh, we can also come up with numbers. So right from the beginning, we made sure that we made provision for.
So you see, Mumusa Anochi, any MPP for say, almost results weighing. The NDC held them by the neck, by the throat. The NDC here and they say, They got the numbers from the coalition centers, the polling stations. So they could not rig. Into 1.3 in our Ashanti region, almost max, no. They cannot go more than 1.3. Election be a better Ghana be MPP better 1.3 Ashanti region. It is rigged. You be kagum, you be kuyahu, because they cannot rig the elections in the Ashanti region. They cannot rig elections in the Ashanti region again. This is the peak. Asante fo nyina pia bontene. Ghana fo mutia Asante memu na beto aba. Enyansa fo ne toma eye John Mahama. Almost 700,000 no. They did not. Mamo kan kire wo say Ashanti region MPP fo MPA na 1 million no nyina MPP fo. Me ka kire mo say saa boy we me busa me si owusu bempa.
Ka ni ama no pictorial evidence ni coach no.
Me say baby will be among friend can say me I'm taking the war to him. Time na kere Japan ejimi no not TV so oh I come here ya Kevin Taylor oh there are so many lawyers in Washington man ka bibia wo usu bempa me kire say ekuro na etimu no ebi so and ebi so chen bi saa boy we etna social media e ka kire me ekọ bedu say oba be smoke me out to America me DC assemblyman otna Ghana because now we nya to me who to me da. This is what he said before 2020 elections.
Ni amana pictorial evidence ni a coach no the onka every week biana Kevin Taylor at America and a holding kwasasi. Let me tell you, Kevin Taylor, this is going to be the beginning and end of you in terms of how we are going to drag you to come and face the laws of this country. Odopa market on the wall. Personally, I am going to take that initiative to make sure, say, baby, I will smoke you out. Open market on the wall. Who Kevin Taylor? Say me na me start here and me die. Evidence you see me. I'm looking for you. Virginia on our channel. Sa basement in our channel. Oh sorry, no one so TV as use Mahama to equipment amount. And a penny be organ be a organ be a dinner. Kevin Taylor, I know where you are. Would you me say my own swear who in we? You swear no in we are. Me, Opa, you can bet with my last kobo. Baby, I will be our America. I will smoke you out. Open market on the wall. I'm speaking to the lawyers. I'm speaking to the intelligence agency. And I'm speaking to everybody that matters in America. To make sure, say, that useless propaganda now who you now tell them one who stoke fire creating confusion in this country because at the behest of Mahama to make sure, say, Obama Ghana democracy, the Koya me do be fason. Also, your Bama pass a Kevin Taylor, also your Bama. Jinaye, na me Ozubempa, Obia, ya me. Me na me say, who Kevin Taylor, me say, oh, your Bama opa, and they me and Tumentia, me say Tumentia. Now facing me, me bound for a metro data, me neighbor. Metro time, I'm neighbor America. Metro date in hour, any minute, any seconds, I'm the Belanti, JFK. And now me do America, Virginia on our me back through Dallas International Airport. Now me do what? Oh, your Bama, come and meet me. Let's face each other. So your Bama power boss. Don't hide in caves. Yeah, starting your politics. We face them. I've been in BNI custody. President Mahama saw a tolerant. Under his watch, he arrested me and put me in BNI custody. And I was still fighting them. I call his bluff at the national security. A brand no person this bribe me after Fonka games. I told him to hell with him. Babrola Tonya Bemabia ni NDC. Omu Kasakeke. And I'm telling you, Babrola Kevin Taylor also your Bema power boss. Come to Ghana. Na be you say hunu bi. Na betina radio so na be you who program no na cancel ma come. Now when you swat a foolish boy like you. Oh sorry, judges on my board.
Don't waste your money. Don't waste your ticket, maybe. I swear to God, Uzubempa, me Ghana nyo dead BM. Ebe will say sene. Ghana, sa you crow Ghana no. Me echo, me wininje Ghana BM. Don't waste your ticket. Don't waste going to take a visa. Don't do anything. Stay. I am bringing the fight to you. Oh yeah, Bama. That's why I keep telling people, say, me time for Obia. I have time for everyone. Where your 2020 now can some way. And I kept it in the archives. I did not respond to it. I knew what I was doing. I will bring the fight to you. Expect me very soon. Me this how dan me twajatum. Na me twatuma na ma hwe de o bema. De o se o what to me or ye bema no wache me. Me twajatum. And as to bempa me eko me say me ba. Sa edana wudi sika uwie sika sie no me twajatum. Mema wa abunkotodwe on camera and beg me. Yeah. It's done. Man, how wants all about America? Who is Tiska? Who is T energy? I'll bring it to you. Share. Osako Tinanet too.
So better than so very so the ABC so. Now brand energy. Ni modus operandi until we wanna come and come to see friend me busa me about this particular issue. And I me check the match and say, look, this guy, Kevin Taylor, President Mahama. Me sponsor no wa twesika to wa boso media sa brante ni na social media no near them. Why? It's a new propaganda phenomenon. Make can one sem. Really? Yes. It's a brante ni emerged from nowhere. No Ghana High Commission. How no kwa no masuma no ko twitwa picture e break to o profile no say or ye MPP ni so onye MPP ni. And a card no I've checked with the Obuasi constituency in Ashanti Radio or the card be ba fraudulent impersonation pan oil. That's serious. That's a crime. Mako kumasi akobuza and the usu abusa akobuasi constituency baby o free no baby ane mama papa tin. He has never been a member of the new patriotic
but with display card no.
Yes, that's what I'm saying. It's a serial numbers they've checked. That is an impersonation and no media to home they call US ambassador ho e wo ha say dia kwa kochire no. Then your ma why ye to say e kwan a yetimi carry $20,000 busumi bia. Edifa abrantie bia oben president my friend Okoro. Hey, Okoro no na disika no koma Kevin Taylor. Kofi. Yes, I'm telling you why. Me tia no me kasa ya tam near disika na koma no.
Okoro is a car dealer,
right?
They
say me dey minim an say e feel obi Okoro. Abrantie no na disika no ekọ no dey akoma no. Cash na waje no abetre TV so na camera sisi ho na o cancel hunu eche Ghana for. Now, the modus operandi says so oma planted informants various agencies, government agencies. It is a document way and ye debra wa mo assign so na archives are na omunya no oma taking no ma tuesika standogwe na condate sa anyoma no. Omu wi no ma email no dia koma Kevin Taylor. Na che say obetransia. Yes, I have this document. Yes, I have the I will strip him naked. Oh, I will strip him naked. The Eba don't even the Eba. Only the Eba, quite fast or the free. Also, Ghana Institute of Journalism.
Yeah, I know.
He went to Ghana Institute of Journalism. Oh, Chemia, oh, Jenny. What you say? Me can I start it? But me so media obedi matem.
Ozu, Matisse, yeso bezo Janeko UK. I catch them, my people at the airport. You will not leave Ghana. By mistake, we see America. Stay there. I am coming. I am bringing the fight to you. In some kind you prove it on live TV. Me say, in some kind you be camera so prove actually we are say. Don't try leaving for London. Don't ever try that thing. I had the obakwa me chwashe boom. Stay there. Me echo. I am coming. See you in Ghana. Ni a shade obeko kuro. I have time for everybody. And I'm just be come as some social media. Now okay, can some only factor. Now must chat war. Because with me, what I don't have, I don't talk about it. On one kasano, or see documents be our ministries, no much picture comma Kevin. That means the documents are credible and I'm a boy. So it means still, whatever I put on my show, they are credible facts. Now, so they all kind of cry no cry. I will come to that Ghana there. Because you see me my street in this watch. What makes you powerful on the street is what you have. On the street, no. The more you're powerful and yet the screaming, the respect and what you have. And the street knows. I respect the street. Mama Ghana ye ketwama. Me say omo a ubo mu dinwo videos nim no ebi omo de they don't care. Na me call I care papa. Thank you very much. You are not going to step out of Ghana. And we will do this. There's another men can be anytime who say go for can who say social media. Can we tell her this? Can we tell her that? We see me. So okay, say be na man respond to and na me will be. Na more plan be ma. The day I'll respond to you, that will be the end of you. So I'll come ask them. Because me metna had that enke will be accept without showing facts. I could I may responding to the person. The reason why I may criticizing the panel and I be doing attempt. Intimacy West Stadium, me need anything. I don't talk about anybody. It is all social media now. TV so now come ask them. Now in the other home come ask them. Now me responding. Remember say, and I can say, me I am not ready. When I'm ready, you are done. And there are a few people I'll be ready for you very soon. And you people know yourselves. Some of you don't deserve my attention on my platform because it's too big. But some of you people, you know yourselves. Mr. Ikea, Mama me ebe panen tuma apane chow. Mama amenom ome pa mon tuma apame chow. Now, Mama chow adibuha. No, we need to be asking the NPP. Ye busa NPP for say, omo results omo collate anyway. Omo collation omo yen where. Because I want to be quality results. Why do you want us to have an argument? And this NDC communicator be and I say NDC NPB TV so on the NPP ni argue on something because the person does not even have results or the show. So why do you even give that person a room? Why do you even go to parliament and say, let me talk to this person? The party important to me and put it together just numbers. Sometime I talk about December 7th, ever seen there, NPP ma one figure say, when you calculate ye, when you kebumu, when you say, when you nyaye, busa adentra because they did not collate any results. Because a NC and I was say the results in my EC, na EC the Ghana for 50.9. And no na kusibu ati mbejina TV so and na sorry them catch them say onyamie ya kire no kwase asano. Kusibu ati nkromfo kwasiampenyi sano obegina Ghana dada Ghana for in the name of religion. Say onyankopon bie yi akire no. Yesi onyankopon oye kwasia. Yesi onyame oye kwasia. Na wo kwasiampenyi sano we yi eye na nitimu asem akire wo. Yesi onyame oye kwasia se wo eye kusibu aten obeyi na nesum asem akire wo. Kwasia te se wo. And this is what they have been doing. Now, Mr. P. It's simple. NPP for my press conference by 10. Ebe sinde omuntumi nka omu number omunya kireo. Ebe sinde omuntumi kireo collate. Even constituency omuntumi kireo. They have not been able to come out and say 4 constituencies yaye coalition omuntumi nka bibi nche. They be omu press conference. Every day omu press conference is about what? It's about nothing. What's the press conference about? Nothing. Because omu say Ghana for be a Jimmy. Now, let me show you. One idea way. Fenya marking and the Orezi Assembly or Parliament. And as some raising in the say, don't go for an outsider if you don't retain Bagbin as a speaker. As we speak, MPP micro minority number parliament no they are more concerned about who will be the speaker of the 9th parliament instead of these fools sitting back to reflect on the way they deceived Ghanaians, the lies they told Ghanaians, the confidence Ghanaians don't have in them. No, they don't think about Omo base. No, they don't think about Omo supporters. No, they don't think about the millions of people they have deceived. No. They are thinking about the NDC, the next move of the NDC. The last time it is Samira Club, I used to see TV, so catch Ghana for say, the government did not have money to pay NAPCO. So you people knew the government did not have money to pay NAPCO. But you never admitted, say, you were not going to pay the guys because there was no money. They were still standing on stage telling us to say they have paid NAPCO. This is the kind of political party and one idea anymore. Bawumia spokesperson during the campaign, no, after election, you know, say, oh, they knew, say, the government did not have money to pay NAPCO for. Now, if you knew the government did not have money to pay the NAPCO beneficiaries, why didn't you people tell Ghanaians the truth? So, Okache say, Jimmy. So, they were lying to Ghanaians, say, NAPCO people are being paid and are going to be paid. Now, somebody actually to me. Now, this guy, Afenyo Markin, open the most violent politician in Ghana, Odi Etuo, Etata Nipa Ebotuo, Nipa Odi Ewo Ghana politics in power, it's Afenyo Markin. When you go to Sani constituency war, that is what he does. And every day I say on this platform, it's about time governments stop MPs from building police stations and building institutions and handing over to government. No. And what that he does is say, wakosi police station be, and we determine the kind of police commander here. Inti what happens during elections, you know? Na sa commander no more sa police station na osi, you know. They are the ones who suppress the NDC for no constituency war. All because kwasia we ko sika besi police station ama police for. I keep saying, say, we are not supposed to allow politicians to build institutions for government. The moment you make a politician build a police station, build something like a security post for the government, you know, that politician takes control of that post. And that whoever serves in that building or facility, you know, technically becomes a slave to the politician. And that is what this pig, Afenyo is doing in his constituency. Inti, what he does, and say, wakosi police station, and na odi kunkofo, odi bunkofo, and odi intimidating kofo at his constituency. Until every time also recently, he sent his thugs to go and beat the NDC deputy chairman of Sedian. They went to just kidnap the guy, hid him somewhere, beat him, and release him. And that is what Afenyo Markin has been doing for years. Now, and the some way of parliament, or say, member NDC for enkoyi a new speaker of parliament. Now, somebody speaker of parliament for cry, they should pick somebody from within. At this point, the question is, Afenyo Markin, one kasankasano or destiny in the NPP in parliament and saying. He has refused to admit to say they handed over a parliament of 137 MPs to him. And he came back with 80 or 78. In any serious country, American kakwa we kobe resign day na eto abani wieno. Yeah. The NPP as a political party handed over 137 members of parliament to this guy in parliament. That the numbers you have, and you being the majority group, you know, make sure you double the number and you win the elections. This guy came back with less than 80 MPs. Kwasia we down in the parliament. Ebusa NDC for say. Why Namube is Speaker of Parliament in the 9th Parliament? Because MPP as a political party no more Jimmy. Because they should be talking about Afenyo Markin exiting the leadership of the NPP in Parliament. Why should Afenyo Markin be leading the NPP in Parliament as we speak? Actually, party no more Kwasia for. Afenyo Markin should not even be standing in front of MPP4 to be calling himself the micro minority leader. No. Because the first person they will be calling to order is Afenyo Markin. It's Afenyo Markin. And so Afenyo Markin to even come to Parliament to tell NDC4 say, Samuba be speaker. Someone keep Alban Bagbina, Muni one of us, Nipa or parliamentar. It means that he does not even respect the MPP for who's on Jimmy. The position and the role he was given, no, he could not deliver. Afenyo Markin is the worst leader MPP for Enya in parliament since NPP was put together. And he's the worst. Because the amount of the power and authority that was given to Afenyomakin to protect and to make good use of it and double it, Afenyomakin has thrown it to the dogs. So at this point, in what capacity, when the Nimunyansa or Befre Afenyomakin so a leader, in this MPP forum war parliament, so many Nyansa pa na party no many Nyansa. This guy is supposed to be kicked out as the leader of the NPP, the micro minority. So MPP for Nyansa. The first place they will take action, chairman, they need to change him. The second person, general secretary, needs to go. National youth organizer has to go. The women's national organizer has to go. And the micro minority leader, Afenyomakin, he needs to leave. But at this point, Afenyomakin, what does he represent? He represents failure. That's all. For Afenyomakin to be talking to the NDC and leaving his own problem, no, it means he's stupid. He's not matured enough to understand the problem he has caused. Afenyomakin has basically collapsed the NPP. Afenyomakin was say party, no. But you know what hurt? There you say Obi Jimmy no onim so we Jimmy. It I didn't say obe correct no. And that is what is happening to this fool. He's stupid. He's not matured. He's ignorant. But he does not understand. He does not know that he's stupid, ignorant, and not matured. So when you try to direct him, he does not get it. It is up to the party that is matured to tell this fool that step down, my friend. Into question person busa Afenyomakin can say, one guess I wouldn't situation, I could be so be situation. Actually, with Jimmy. Because the party called election, now so we're a leader of parliament. Now we lose this number of seats. It tells you 2 or 3 things. One, it means your leadership skills in parliament, you failed. Secondly, it means the policies that you were supposed to champion for them to be implemented to take a positive effect in the lives of the constituents, you failed to implement them. 3, it means one person that will lead that party, you don't really understand what you are doing. It should tell you, losing this number of seats, you are not qualified to lead the party. But as usual, the micro minority, they are too foolish to understand these things. When you advise the NPP, so what they do is they say, they listen to people who are filled with pain, tribal stupidity, and ignorance, and think, those are the people who can, at the end of the day, those are the people who can keep power for them. Yeah? We are in 2024. 2024 elections in America. What happened was that the Democrats, the Democratic Convention or Democratic Party, and the Republican Party, at a point, convention, they had a stand for bloggers, vloggers, part-time commentators. They had a whole segment. Kamala Krampo echo bloggers to be interviewed. Donald Trump went to one of the most known blogger in America to be interviewed. We have gotten to that point whereby everything on this world, or in this world, is run on social media and the internet. The people getting access to information is easy. It's simple. You just have to know the people you want to send the message to. You need to understand your listeners or your viewers. You need to be able to be factual in your analysis. In 2024, going into this election, MPP as a political party, they were lost. They were still stuck in the 1998 J.A. Kufuor time. They thought to say elections were won at Obika say media me kouni me asantini me infantini. That was not it. They refused to understand say the conversation has been moved from homes onto a gadget called the internet and phones or iPad. They refused to know say electoral political conversations into the public domain that anyone can get access to. The NPP, what they missed, and they say they forgot to understand or they failed to understand when it comes to politics, that conversation those times na yeka politics a kuo bi nkwa neka nipa age bi nkwa neka and the akwa wedi 19 onya the same information otufuo nya. The same information at Domahininya, the same information as Speaker of Parliament. So if you don't move the conversation and open it wider for people to understand your case, now I will say the conversation today is still at Lorry Parks. The conversation today is all at a funeral grounds. Yedi a santifo, yedi a kofo, yedi a fantifo. Then you miss out. And in election 2024 we yebekono Miracle Abuaja Olidi Bawumia kachire Ghana for say the NPP, the elections, it's not being discussed or it's not being won on the internet. That statement Miracle Abuaji make and who say that idea in the crowd will catch Ghana for say digitization because the person who is leading Bawumia's campaign in communication now until the positive aspect of social media and the internet in modern day politics on Tiasia Sakwasiano Kachel said digitization, he's just telling you words. He does not understand digitization. So when somebody who is leading Bawumia's campaign to come on radio to say elections, nobody can win elections on social media. NDC are winning on social media. They are winning on the ground. Then that person until internet say enasa or Kachel say digitization. Sani pani kwasia on tiasie. It shows say they don't even understand how people are getting access to information. They still believe say opesoka politics it was said the pakobia sebio omadwene yomo some certain way being kwana or some discussing politics. And until the 2020 elections we know the gap between Bawumia and Mahama it is wide. It is wide because the number of people are NDC for rich here and making their case, breaking down their policies to them. Now it's so wide to the point that people understood what the NDC wants to do or wanted to do. It would tell Miracle Abuaja continue radio to Kasasum way.
No, I say because you're talking about Twitter. Obi Twitter and Facebook, you did a Twitter and police station.
But you can use that to gauge the mood of the nation.
You cannot. You know why? You cannot. Obi me posting biya me tweeting my MPP. Into be me post that. Me posting biya me posting my MPP. Agenda for nkwa.
But is that not why Greater Accra looks difficult?
And Greater Accra, that's 2020 you lose your winning elections.
No dependent margin.
But me kawasem. Yakoto Greater Accra. We are winning Greater Accra with the bigger margin that we did in 2016.
This year?
Yes.
Hey, miracles.
No,
yeah, record you.
Oh, Obi. Me na me catch your try to help me say we are winning Greater. Yeah. And this is one more year campaign on social media. I'm telling you, I'm going to offer Obi. Me ba Obi. Mo from microphone. I don't TV for the mic call Makola. I want the manica, you know. Saturday ya kofa to do when man no. Omo ni Greater Accra. To do man e Greater Accra no more. And I went home. Me say gentleman no tweet and say ohun de ntia microphone call a man no wo makola omu nyina say Dr. Mahmoud Bawumia. Now so te say you talk about Twitter. Obi Twitter nipa ba ko account be 5. Ono ko tweet one no tweet one obi no be comment am no. And I would just do the analysis and worry. It is a Twitter and Facebook now and this video analysis Obi. Oma report and they saw them say social media robot grabber. Show me to way you pay attention. When you post on Facebook, go and watch some account. Only follow about combo.
Yeah.
Robots
on troll farms, no.
It's Obi and now NDC for the analysis. NDC accounting on Twitter, Facebook, and Agenda 1 Agenda 2, Lotto Doctor. And we are fun to Waba. We are going to beat NDC in the parliamentary elections. And we are going to beat them in the presidential election. You know why? It's simply because they are incompetent in government. And the people were hoping, say, as an opposition party, they would do better. But even as an opposition party, they are incompetent as an opposition party as well.
See how stupid they are? These are ignorant fools. Oh my Jimmy, breaking news. Let me give you breaking news. NDC followers, breaking news. Breaking news is very important. All right, breaking news coming in. NDC for more Ablekuma North. The Electoral Commission, the police, they have broken into the collation center now. Ballot boxes tonight. They are there. More Ablekuma North. You guys have to troop right now to the collation center. The ballot boxes are. They have infiltrated. They want to change some of the ballot papers. They want to change some of their abano. NDC from Penifo Amutiemi, Ablekuma North, right now, Coalition Center, Regional Coalition Center, the EC, Omone police for the be tonight as I speak. They have broken into the collation center. Ballot boxes now, they want to go and change some of the ballot boxes. There's video evidence I'm going to show you. Into me NDC for Amoshemia. More Ablekuma North when you head towards the collation center. Electoral Commission, any police phobia about they want to broke
right now. Add up more this thing, papers to the remaining ballot boxes here, or they are finding way to take these ballot boxes out of here illegally because if you come by this
check check because you check this time there is
this unacceptable. Oh, they no know about more this thing, papers to the remaining ballot boxes here, or they are finding way to take these ballot boxes out of here illegally because if you come by this
check check because you check this time there is
this unacceptable. Oh, they no know about
Ablekuma North. This is what the EC and the police almost 12 o'clock and almost call a ballot polling station collation center almost keep ballot papers. They want to go and take some of the ballot boxes. Almost change boxes into NDC National, Regional, Accra, Ablekuma North right now. Collation center or get your guys there right now. That is what the EC wants to do. J-Mensa instructions. This is what they want to do now. Collation centers now, ballot boxes MPP 4% omoko they need a seat so badly. They know they have lost the 9 seats. Now you people are supposed to get there now. This is the breaking news. Get there. The NDC executives national way Ablekuma North. All right, so it's almost 12 in Ghana as I speak to you. Almost 12, and Ablekuma North Collation Center baby a boxes ni nyina wono enyumbre EC any police phobia ko ho a omo person mo change boxes no. NDC National, NDC Regional. You guys, mo NDC supporters tonight, get there because they are still there. Stop them. We have videos we have showed you right now. You people have to get in there. MPP for the omo person no. They want to change all the ballot boxes. And this is not only Ablekuma North in Kwano, all the places are almost keeping ballot boxes. The EC and it's almost 12 in Ghana. 12 o'clock and I go and Obabi ballot box room. This is what is happening.
This evening, Region National, if you can hear us, all of you get here now, Region National. We are in power. Get to this place right now. We don't know what the MPP want to do before they leave power. Region National, Obiambra has here. Region National, they are here and they have tempered with the bosses. So Region National, we are in power. Be here right now. Add up more this thing, papers to the remaining ballot bosses here, or they are finding way to take these ballot boxes out of here illegally because if you come by this
check check because you check this time there is
this unacceptable. Oh, they no know about more this thing, papers to the remaining ballot boxes here, or they are finding way to take these ballot boxes out of here illegally because if you come by this
check check because you check this time there is
this unacceptable. Oh, they no know about
So Ablekuma North, we are waiting for updates from Yankofwa Omo on the ground. We are going to give you all the updates. This is what is happening at Ablekuma North. Give me a minute. I'll be right back to continue this. We need to pick some information. So live on Loud Silence TV. I know you're watching me on TV. You're watching me on YouTube. You're watching me live on Facebook. Also listen to me live on radio. We're streaming live from our studios here in Washington, D.C. So many people watching me tonight. Yebe ne kakra till the 7th of January. Yebe swear in John Mahama. Okoda bompire ma John Mahama. Bompire ema Nana Opoku-Agyeman. Very, very important. As we speak now, no, the NPP Ekufuado government, no, Ekufuado Nebusiafo, no, they want to do everything possible spiritually to destroy John Mahama and Professor Nana Opoku-Agyeman. We are Sofo, we are Ghanani, Oda bompire. Nana Danko Ekufuado, or a nipebia or diabolic. And they are doing everything possible. Say December, January 7th, a year swearing in no Emmaso. You and I, our prayer, and to me save Ghana and John Mahama and Professor Nana Opoku-Agyeman. They are working very hard spiritually to overturn, to cause chaos. Into a very important. Say every Ghanaian, so we are Sofo, so we are Ghana Dawakuma. So you need to pray against all the forces against John Mahama, all the forces against Nana Opoku-Agyeman. A serious. Ekufuado knows everything is on the line. They are doing everything. They are doing everything spiritually to make sure, say, John Mahama will not even make it to January 7th. And I know what I'm telling you. Into your Sofo, we are Ghana ni, akuma da Ghana ho, we nipa subio odo Ghana. Okobompaya Bobima John Mahama, Bobima Professor Nana Opoku-Agyeman. These are evil people like Ekufuado and Nkofo. They are evil people like they don't even want the 7th January swearing in to happen. They are seriously working and doing everything possible to take the life of John Mahama and Nana Opoku-Agyeman. This is not a joke. This should not be a joke. A few days ago, I posted this on social media. This is not a joke. David Amekachem said the things I know. But these people have not given up. They are seriously doing stuff. They are serious about this. Mombompaye until before and after even the swearing in. Nana Danko Ekufuado a dangerous person. On any group, no. Mameka be binchiramu. Ende in the Jubilee House, Captain Koda, about 200 men. They went to the Jubilee House. Henry Cote went there. They went. Captain Koda had to run away from the Jubilee House. These are private security for Omafa. Omuye ejuma boni ma omo. About 7 of them. Those boys are the boys who do the damage for them. About 200 of them stormed the Jubilee House. Captain Koda is supposed to be paying them between 2,000 to 5,000 a month. 5,000 to 7,000 a month. Captain Koda was paying them 2,000 a month. Today, they stormed the Jubilee House. Captain Koda Ghanaian. Henry Cote went there. Somebody slapped Henry Cote. Nitiwo was slapped. The person who went inside to calm nerves, Brian Champo. And there, we are a Jubilee House. No. Captain Koda, the security boss for Ekufuado Jubilee House. Today, about 200 young men stormed the Jubilee House. And they were demanding for their money. Because Captain Koda mu dioma ye juma, Ekufuado dioma ye juma. Tempers were high. Henry Cote was called to come in. Obishin asum mon friend Musano. They slapped Henry Cote. Nitiwo was called in there. Somebody slapped him. The person who came in to talk to these boys, na Brian Champon Kwan and Nyom Kasaye, our castle betu yesikano. For all these years, Captain Koda has not been paying them the 7,000. This is what is happening in the Jubilee House now. Well, we name Jubilee House for Nyamu from say, if it didn't happen today, it is getting out of hand. The chaos in the Jubilee House is not a joke. And we are not supposed to sit idle and think, say, everything is fine. There's not going to be any problem. Nana Danko Ekufuado Nebusiafo, you cannot underestimate them. Metna TV we also catch them say, Gabi, I heard Gabi on phone, on it, soldier for me discuss say, Mahama we need power after 3 months, omunye ku, Gabi Ochredakon. And this is the second time I'm saying this. The election na Matuama John Mahama no, Nana Danko Ekufuado ne Gabi mo, anke yobi anke inform who. They just don't want Mahama to be president. That is their problem. Nana Danko Ekufuado, oni Gabi muni bedi etomno furiatamono. They have a personal issue with John Mahama. Sanka NDC di nipe biya baya. Anka they don't care. But John Mahama na yomo problem. They don't want John Mahama to swear and say he's going to be the president of Ghana. They don't want it to happen. And as I speak to you, these people have still infiltrated the military. They are still trying to get some people to make sure that John Mahama is swearing in class 7 January. After about 3 to 4 months, and it is Gabi who is behind this. I heard him on phone. He was having a conversation. So do not underestimate Ekufuado. Ekufuado is not gone. Ekufuado is going to be in the shadows for a year. Nana Danko Kufuado, the hatred of Oma John Mahama, it is not a joke. So theater ma John Mahama called Jubilee House. And some of Kenyan say, oh, he's very happy. Nano Pokwajiman is the first lady who has become the first vice president. It is nice. But you could see, say, he stayed away from John Mahama. He never specifically made any statement that just say he's excited about John Mahama winning power. All his conversation was about Nano Pokwajiman. The hatred they could for Woma John Mahama and the Gabi Mono, you people have no idea. They wish John Mahama, Yekuno. I am telling you. These people have not given up. And they are not going to give up now until we all come together spiritually and physically to protect our nation. These few weeks left, Mam Bojo Mahama won't buy. Moi mum empire bo, moi mutumi kom, moi mum mo fam ko to dwenim engu for mum empire ma John Mahama ne nana. These people are not gone yet. Don't underestimate these people. I understand time it's na maybe I'm straight. You think Akufo-Addo he's going to hand over power to Mahama just like that? No. Why do you say Akufo-Addo best sorry? No, I can say okay, John Mahama winning with a good heart on the 7th of January. John Mahama, if he gets John Mahama today, he will take him out. They have done everything physically is not working. They are now doing spiritual things. And we know things. You people need to understand. In Kofowe, are dangerous. They killed John Kuma. They killed JB Dankwa. They have killed they kill and laugh about it. They don't care. And let me tell you, anybody in the NDC who thinks to say it is over, you will be a fool. John Mahama himself, now Junior say, when we need election every year, everything is going to be smooth. Then he's not being realistic with himself. He needs to understand that these people are not gone. These people are still working so hard to make sure he never becomes the president who will be sworn in on the 7th of January. Every day they are doing it. As software, more Ghana, abosom for more dog Ghana, more kumapa, more sebio munko sorry. It is about time you people started to pray. You need to pray for your nation, pray for John Mahama, and pray for Eddie Nano Pokwajiman. It is very important. Akufo-Addo is diabolic. Akufo-Addo, already president also rings too. Mewa. Akufo-Addo at a point, na hanki sheneha, ene iraye. Akufo-Addo at a point, no asinsina kunyano teso. He has moved through stages. Nana Danko Akufo-Addo, his soul, watwama bonsamu. Nana Danko Akufo-Addo, say Mahama be president say Kim. The life is short. And I'm not saying Mahama will attack him. He knows. For Mahama to be president, then the problem. Mahama to swear. And no Akufo-Addo problem. Mesi Akufo-Addo be the president, na hanki sheneha. At a point, oyi hanki no. Ekodu baby no she ring waha no she ring waha. At a point, ring ni bedani too. At a point, okosinsina konwa na oteso. At a point, akonwa no so mwenhu biem. Nana Danko Akufo-Addo, he's demonical or diabolic. Or you're somebody who is filled with hatred. Spiritually, he's dangerous. Don't underestimate that guy. Imagine say easy, sir. So John Mahama ne krampo say easier, then he's not thinking right. So John Mahama yere Lodina Jin say it is a walk in the park. She's not thinking right. Ghanaians are software moko money John Mahama kwa sorry moi moso mochum wesu say mo bese mo bompa. You people are not supposed to stop praying. These people are doing everything. You guys have no idea what's happening. Now, this is something that we all need to listen and talk about.
I can almost say that on average, every MPP member of parliament who went to this battle may have spent close to 10 million Ghana cedis. Yes, from primaries to date.
10 million Ghana cedis?
Yes, on average. And that is because they had faith and they felt that they could win. And like I said, I'm not here to add to their injury. It's a very painful thing to invest so much and lose. And we spent more because we're in government. And, you know, when Suhini goes to give 200 Ghana cedis at a funeral, and I go and give 200 cedis at a funeral, they would insult me.
Because you are government.
But they forget that at Parliament, we literally take the same salary except for
this. This is an NPP MP. They know can say election way I call ye. He can tell you Ghanaians, MPP MPB or contest election will spend an average of 10 million. That's 10 million cedis in dollars. You're saying every single NPP MP or co-contest election way or your NPP MP or say he can tell you say the colleagues or no more MPP muno average sika almost spend here on this election no 10 million Ghana cedis. 10 million. Now that 10 million Ghana cedis no busa who say where did they get it from? 136 or 137 MPs, no, they spent, Obia spending over 10 million Ghana, and some spent more than that. Now, Busaho say, 10 million Ghana cedis. How did they come by 10 million Ghana cedis? For the past 4 years of Matana Parliament, you know, almost salary a something around 11,000 Ghana. See, a common salary now boom for the 4 years now, it do 10 million Ghana. And that 11,000 salary no mo yes sati omo edien social security sa 11,000 no omo di biko fie kodidi enti how were they able to raise 10 million tete Ghana sika no 100 billion anamebwa tete Ghana sika no 100 billion old Ghana enti question is say about $1 million, right? The question is, say, 10 million Ghana cedis. Where did they get the 10 million Ghana cedis from? Where did they get that 10 million Ghana cedis? So 10 million Ghana cedis. That's the question. Now, I'll make an example. We say, I say, so ono oye NPP MP no okwe year na oni Suhini ono so NDC MP no kwe year so Suhini bo eye insa 100 Ghana na 200 Ghana ono so oye MPP MP and aban wa ban no also obo besia obo nsa over 200 Ghana. The question here is, if indeed say omo use 10 million each, busa ho say omo nya 10 million, that is almost like $700,000, and yes, $700,000 every single MP. And let me tell you, majority of them use close to $1 million. $700,000 on the lighter side. Co-mininis, any behind the scenes, so technically, MPP are using $1 million for elections. On say, Imrebi Mekachira must say. On say at some point, we catch them say, a year. On at the point, we catch them say, NPP for the survey with Jubilee House. And we a survey no who said Bawumia can never beat John Mahama. It's at a point, you know, they moved all their resources, you know, at the core parliamentary. The Jubilee House, you know, at Tamusika or Bank of Ghana, and your MPs 10 million. The idea was that they knew Bawumia was a weak candidate and is still a weak candidate, and he'll be a weak candidate till he dies. You know, they tried to invest in their constituency. Now MPs so edgy sikano. Nana the Danko Kufuado. Omukoji Sasika Free Bank of Ghana HMA MPs no. MPs ninya sikano and almost who say on the ground, you know, the NDC is strong. Now, omo who says omo pompe sikari in constituency. No matter how much money they pump into the constituency, they will lose the seat. So majority of them at the end of the day kept the money. And they did the raw campaign and because they were thinking about the future. Sesiano, who could spend 10 million in now share the NDC message na echo from Abra John Mahama embassy nipa. John Mahama and Cheska. And so John Mahama's message is being listened to. John Mahama ko baby a opuli crowd. No? The MPs on the ground got to know, said no. So omde sa 10 million nyina ko share campaign mu na so oluzo abana okofi ade na okodi. It majority of the MPs na Nana Dankwa Akufo-Addo through the finance minister, emo 10 million Ghana, no, that is almost about $700,000 each, you know. They kept the money to themselves. And omode I didn't know the drip machines, no, ekwe shotanga. In terms of the drip machines, no call constituency, no, and I'm catching constituency say we near the aba monhwe so na monto aba maye. But $700 to $1 million near the each of them, no, they kept it at home because they saw the wave. Majority of the MPs are not Sombeluzi. So they did not even invest the money in the constituency. Omu kipi sikano wa dem. Inti asama abrante wekano. Mumbusa say 10 million no omu nyano wein. Mumbusa say onwanka sasa or spending close to 10 million. Let's start from the time he entered parliament. How was he able to raise 10 million? Yan can say this same gentleman speaking. Yan fan say MPP. Finance Minister Amaniska. How he was able to spend 10 million. Because if you are able to spend 10 million, you need to be able to prove to me how you made that money. If it's even over a period of time, how were you able to spend 10 million over a period of time? And so what's not TV so can some say we need to question such people because so okase MPP for many or the same group you're spending not less than 10 million Ghana. Then it means the probability then they say 90% of MPP MPs no stolen money and the campaign no. They need to be able to prove. This guy who is saying it should be able to prove to us say so okase then it means that he himself he spent that amount of money or more than that amount of money. Into Omech say senior he was able to raise that money over a period of time because on can't say me use this getting one day. And to say over a period of time, where did he get those funds from? So you see, the corruption we've been talking about, you know, that Adia MPP, Adia Yemu, they shared 10 million Ghana cedis to each MP because they wanted parliament. They thought to say, Ghana for Jimmy. That is why you didn't see anybody following Baumia. So we study Baumia campaign now. Majority of NPP MPs will be in Dinechi. They actually told the MPs to say omunko constituency no omunko seiska. Now omunfan dilute NDC for message, you know. Into majority of them went there. They looked on the ground. They looked at what was happening. They kept the money. Because I'm not going to spend this whole money. Abraham Nimse, my candidate, presidential candidate with Jimmy, ultimately selling message. Abraham Nimse, the unemployment levels my constituency high. Development you will not spend that money. Into most of the MPs, you know, that 10 million Ghana, no, they didn't spend the money. Now, Sasika, if the Bank of Ghana, they took that money out of the Bank of Ghana. They took that money out of the Bank of Ghana. And Chema MPP, MPs, they say, Omofanko win Parliament because they wanted to win Parliament and frustrate the John Mahama administration. That is why I say I really thank Central Region, Ashanti Region, and all the regions, majority are Moto Aba, Manto Skirt and Blouse. Because they were campaigning on skirt and blouse. Utmu MPP MP no catch the constituency say, oh, Modi Amontoma John Mahama na Montomame. Because they knew say Baumia could never. There was no way Baumia able to beat Mahama. They knew it. So they were finding ways to tell you, say, men to my Baumia, but to mame. So they were preaching the skirt and blouse. Majority of them, the Sikano, Omafanko, they kept the money, and that is the money they will be living on. And it's a Utis Ansem say now. Don't think say he's just saying it. They know what they did, and they know say it has backfired. Now the question here, and they say, Sa Sikano, if we a buy, can they account for it? Over the weekend, United TDAC. Cocoa farmers of more Ghana for 8 years. Tamana John Mahama, ebedi president from Atamo Soha John Mahama bedi president. Na cocoa fertilizer. Na the chef farmers. Yeti kroma na MPP bar power. Almost say opuni the fertilizer be bar fertilizer no. One test it into the opuni jina court almost 7 years. MPP we. John Mahama ne Atamos ewo power. Na cocoa fertilizer you free. John Mahama beji power from 2012. Na cocoa fertilizer yede make ya for na free. Na na dan kweku for the mobile power and say opuni abo out the bonnet and say bonnet ben opuni di. Say oh opuni ye cocoa board boss no or the fertilizer be buy ya fertilizer no one test it. Ever seen there cocoa farmer bia me kan kire Ghana for say opuni fertilizer de ba Ghana no ya nche. And secondly, sa fertilizer na say cocoa bi o Ghana ebesin there nobody has said that. Nana de dan Kwaku Adom ekipi eye opuni wo court almost 7 years. Ebesin there opuni case that wo court. Adenti opuni wo court a almost so ma dwini mu no opuni e de fertilizer bi ba ya ne test ye. Cocoa farmer bia so me kan kire Ghana for say fertilizer na ye de ba no ekumi cocoa. In fact, in court no cocoa could afford be catch the court to say fertilizer no puni di buy no crampo no e bo cocoa the chain time crampo na no puni ni ho. And so the NPP kept opuni in court, all because they wanted to create something in your head say opuni ya kronfo NDC for area there. Ma catch them first omdi kan catch them say Ekufuado ewini wa 1.7 million omoboa. And then omo catch them say Ashanti region obi MP ambeto aba omoboa ni nyina entigum. Omo kansemia tumutim say MPP for 1.7 million vote e wa Ashanti region omoboa 1.3. Sunday ya yekochi eye cocoa fertilizer over 1,000 bags e Kumasi Sokoban. Sokoban ena ye wia Ghana cocoa akogu daimu 10,000 bags in a good daimu. This is it. This.
So I sent you a video of it. Yeah. Look at the rooms. Oh, what kind of wickedness is this?
The captain is in there.
Oh. Let me go here. MPP. Can you imagine? Jesus Christ. Oh, these people are wicked. A house full of fertilizer. Abandoned her house. We are going to seize the house and give it to our boys. Over 5,000 bags of fertilizer MPP. I sent you a video of it. Yeah. Look at the rooms. Oh, what kind of wickedness is this?
The captain is in there. The whole day,
Oh. Let me go here. MPP. Can you imagine? Jesus Christ. Oh, these people are wicked. A house full of fertilizer. Abandoned her house. We are going to seize the house and give it to our boys. Over 5,000 bags of fertilizer MPP.
So on the Omaye. John Mahama Teso 2012. Mem started free at Tamils. Now fertilizer is free. Cocoa you afford to make fertilizer free. Cocoa cocoa so. To 2016. Ekufuado about power and a cocoa fertilizer is free no. Omuja and almost started ton ye. Omu be free abemu cocoa fertilizer yakraba. Cocoa you afford also be free no. Omu sit down Kumasi no must say gum over 10,000 bags. So you Ghana ni na osa to Abama MPP with Jimmy. These people are not supposed to come to. They are not supposed to come close to power for the next 20 years. They are not supposed to be listened. And this will be omo Jimmy. And they have not changed. And they are never going to change because that sense of entitlement, you know. And Mama Junior Musagana Nibia Jimmy Refia Dientem. We will remind Ghanaians every day. These people are dangerous. They have never thought of Ghana say you cry no. And we are Ghana now with me. That's what I'm saying. Say you need to help John Mahama. You need to be very definite in your mind. They say Abana Watuno what to abapa. Na obeboa John Mahama no matter what people say. Baby a enko ya osi etene John Mahama ban ye betene omo. But we need to understand the say NDC 4-way they came to help us. MPP way enye party a aya na adwene say beboa Ghana from the day I say debi ameka kire mo say debi amuhia MPP for ambu so mo say party no dey ntine ye teye omo ntumi nka kire wo. Omo vision no ene dey ntine ye teye party no omo ntumi nka kire wo. Don't ever forget that JJ Wallace Kachiremu. Also, these are dangerous people. The NPP, they have to be in opposition for about 28 years. Now you to be Ghana, Magana, Jina, and Asu ye. And Sanan Kwasiafo ye Tiomo. Just to listen to them, no, it should be another 6 years after 28 years. Because the Omdia Ghana, no, we are not supposed to give them any room. Omobeba with a different tone. Oma Bekachiro, and a Jamahama and you say, and then this is for Shamubowe, and a Mamuntiomo. These people are supposed to go in the bush. They have to be in the bush for like 28 years. So you Ghana Nina or China 2 years, 3 years, UTA MPP. Then it means a certain workers a Ghana for Jimno. Then it means it's true. We are supposed to erase the NPP out of our brains. We are supposed to see that party as a criminal cartel. I will see a Hunipo Befima Babiasa or a Cromfort. We need to treat them as criminals. We are not supposed to allow them to come close to power. We are supposed to protect our nation from this group of criminals. Say, yes, sir. Na sa kromfo ye mistake. Near more chance we are done. Because right now they are wounded. Omukosa kusesha omutrim. Omunya yebe 80% any hunyansa any eji krono. The next time ye rebe fi ye ayebe tam krono masa ankwasiafo we are done. And they are still around. The people who served under Kufuado, they are going to change their names, they are going to change their tones, they are going to change their shirt colors, they are going to come back again to tell you, say, yeah, dear, you ni bibi, your party, no, you change your way, when the enemy the same mentality and ideology, the same criminal mentality. They are not ready to serve. Fasha with him, what to save your nation and to save yourself. Yeni John Mahama, Yeni NDC. We have the right to protect them, guide them, and caution them. It is our responsibility to guide the government of the day. We can criticize them constructively. We need to allow them to serve us. This is the first time Ghana about normal. Say even though you do 7 January, but people, everybody's relaxed because at least you said the country technically is in the hands of a safe gentleman who thinks about the development of Ghana. It's the majority of Ghanaians and the businessmen more confidence about back. Even Grandpa John Mahama Enyura office, people have started gathering some confidence because they know say at least you nipe bi omunimu nyansa Ghana puntu no ombeche emazeni obiansa kebi. This MPP Kennedy Japan I'm telling you, Kennedy Japan or your Cromfort Kennedy Japan obedi ba omi echi ka kire mo se montuma ba omia. Sanka Yunyansa and Yatuma Baumia Kennedy, he will benefit 1,000% from Baumia's government. Or Kwasia, or your comfort is about Baumia, and or doing some way Jimmy, or Baba catch us about Baumia Niminyansa, or Baba catch us about Baumia comfort, and so comfort now can call the name Aye. Such a man is dangerous than Bonuno, Unibonuno, Bonuno, it is a debia a share a mwamu, and no dinchain poison, a common will Kennedy or to say Bonuno, or a bile. Kennedy or to say Bonyuno. These people are all crazy men. They don't care about you. They don't care about the development of this nation. The only thing say, Obie Jimmy. So let us not rush. Let's relax. John Mahama, unim bibia krana na no pokwa jiman. The respect our Ghana around the world. The intelligence of Mami with him and the kind of humility and her willingness to serve. And Unkwa gives you the assurance. The confidence he has given to women in Ghana. Nobody can misbehave in front of this woman. This woman has principles. And that alone should give you that confidence. Say, we have matured, intelligent people who will be in the Jubilee House to be making sure the right thing is done. It is a only hope cry. Looking at the track record of John Mahama, his experience, his humility, and the most important thing, his honesty. We didn't cry from day one. I've seen ne. The away you know tweeted in Saturday so when Chawon Troda. Professor Nano Pokwajiman, our track record of honesty, track record of commitment and patriotism. Around the world, people know, and she's going to leave a legacy. Ghana for sorry, Nidin Abojo Muhammadin. So your country is in safe hands. Your country is in what? Safe hands. You people have to believe in the Abana Matono. Do not let some people distract you. Believe in the people you are giving power to. That's why I keep saying, say, at least Nano Pokwajiman being the picture. Nano Pokwajiman being the guided angel of John Mahama, we should be safe. And young people and young women in Ghana, Wakachre, I'll say she will open the door and she'll keep opening the door. She will hold it to make sure, say, young people will get the opportunity, especially Ghana Ma, will get the opportunity to also sit at the table and make decisions for this nation. We will discuss Nano Pokwajiman thoroughly. The record, any the NDCI, in the history of Ghana, it been CEO. And we are not supposed to underestimate it. It is huge.
We have come a long way. If we want to go forward, you must always know where you've come from. Where have we come from? What is our history as Africans, as Ghanaians? In all these struggles we have gone through as Africans, the women have played their role. But somehow, we like to pretend that, they are not there. Whether it's in the fishing industry, let me tell you that the men's job ends at the beach. Who carries the fish home? Who processes the fish? Who transports the fish? Who does that? Are women healers? What do they heal? Women are bone setters. Such a difficult profession. Who prepares the medications? So are they not pharmacists? Today we talk about women as if we've just been discovered. That gets on my last nerve. We've always been here. I just want us to look around us. How many women do nothing at all? How many? Who turns the palm to palm kernel oil and palm oil? So are they scientists? So if you don't find them in the hospitals, what has happened? What has happened? It's just that you have defined all these things wrongly in a way that removes the women. Have you thought about this? How about finance? Don't tell me women don't do mathematics. I don't believe it for a minute. If that child in the classroom is not doing well in maths, it's not because she's a girl. Far from it. There is something in that classroom making it impossible for the girl to advance in mathematics. And that is what we need to identify and remove. As we need to identify many things and remove from the parts of the growth of women.
Yeah, we mukura say. Ube so TV, and now ube so WhatsApp. Ube te everybody. Na me yawu. Don't mahama, everybody buanipa. Na wa buanipa. Don't.
It's the history-making woman. The right time now, you better discuss this. We will let Ghanaians know why we need to celebrate her every single day. Now, I'll pick one or two calls. Now my phone show no. I'll show up. I'll let you know. Hello, caller.
Hello.
Go ahead.
Good evening.
Yes, sir.
Hello. Yeah, Kevin. What's that? Good evening. Are you cool?
Mejo Sokasa.
Midindi Mauku. Pastor Yamin Shirao.
Yamin
Shirao, you are the best. You are the best. Yamin Cow, Yamin Tinin Chiro, no more Susra one the Yansen dear, if a yearman from Bomangana. We deserve. Nanke, you Atrawa, can you ever show Dow Beba? If you see the new Keke, you say yes.
That's it.
Keke. You Keke. You deserve it. Massa, you touch your mouth.
That's it. Thank you very much. I appreciate this. Hello, caller. Hello.
Yeah, Gavin.
Yes, sir.
Yeah, Gavin. Yamisho. Yamisho upon Ejimadi and why because I think going forward, no, looking back, no, victory was a victory for Ghana. It was meant to be. Yeah, God in His own wisdom. Eddie in Kofubibe to Quine Emma Umubuama victory by, and I think you one of the people Nyamia fan so Wabua say Ghana Enya the second independence. Now, secondly, Jomama issue now Kairo. I say victory for Ghana no. Nyame and Jomama esi. She knew how with me. They can the tried but this victory is God giving to Ghana. It's almost me and yes, but tried there, but nothing would work for them because this is a victory for Ghana. Nyamiaka will say Ghana fabre with Ghana from Bible. He's brought the man back in his own wisdom. So God is going to guide him and protect him. But all the same, God bless you very much for all you have done for Ghana.
Thank you, Ami. Hello, caller. Hello. Hello. All right, my man. Hello.
Hello. Good evening, Mr. Kevin.
Yeah, go ahead.
With the scandal with the money, see your mama, you see a whole now we your boy for Bakupa, you did also. Quite many of the first of the tonight, all questions said December.
Obian Bompire free Wakumim, actually, Yankopon, our summoner. To protect John Mahama, it's very, very important. Empire, Unu Yamin, and Mwasem. You hear what I mean?
Yes, yes, Empire also a Jumapa away.
Amen. All right, thank you. Hello, caller. Hello. All right. Caller. Hello, caller. Connecting country.
Hello.
Yes, go ahead.
Yeah. Now look at something about how we have to pray for Muhammad or Nadino. It's critically serious. I don't know how to put it. I know exactly what is happening. Whatever you are saying is the truth. Myself, I've called, I don't know what's his name. I think it's Julia Dobra. I think it's Hedun Katia several times, but they never pick because I usually have certain things I have to tell them, but I don't know how to say it. They really don't want to listen or they don't take it seriously. But whatever you are saying now is very, very serious. And if those things are not being done, I don't know how to say it. But I pray that they will take note of what you said and work upon it. And I'm going to say one thing. I think they've not noticed. I don't want to say much because in Mankasa, I've walked straight to certain places and police station, and I've said a lot to them, even way before the minimum when Alba happened. And if time comes, I can. If you have time, you call me sometimes. I can open a lot of things to you, and you'll be shocked. I warned them. I told them exactly what is going to happen, what the NBC and other stuff is supposed to do. But I don't know because me and yourself are now they didn't want to listen to me, and I've Miss Bishop Julius Brown on here. There's a particular number. He keep calling them all the time.
I think they have heard your message. Hello, caller. Hello. All right. Hello, caller. Hello.
Hello, Mr. Kevin.
Yes, sir, go ahead.
Yeah, good evening. With the accident the Bemanyame, need the be so at the amount. 2024 election and Yankopon Edia Train. wabo homode, wabo homode, wado wakotini. You have played a key role for this success, Mr. Kevin. It is only God that will bless you. But I just want to tell you, you are not the only person who loves Ghana. We love Ghana. So please give us time, even if it is one day. You wanted to do this last week to open the phone line for us, but you love Ghana too much, Kevin. Give us time to the supporters or the Ghanaians, especially we in the diaspora. Na yentizo nkofo kakra. Uba nyankopon wadom ochina anase ochinicha anase Friday. Uba line so awudi ebie line my men kahwe. Na yenso yenkika ya adwene nchiro.
Mate.
Yes sir. Upe Ghana no dodo. Enye sa be demonstration tiawo.
That's it, Mate. But I say thank you. I remember more time one day men kasa that's what come adwene. Hello caller, go ahead.
Yeah, good evening.
Yes sir.
Kevin. Ladies and gentlemen of the
Bro,
Silence Media.
Bro, you have started, ladies and gentlemen of the Koso. Because one Fabro
please, let me use this audience to thank all Ghanaians.
Okay. Yeah. Yes.
Once again, ladies and gentlemen of Loud Silence Media, we want to thank you for what you've done for Ghanaians.
Thank you.
Okay. We want to say God bless you and all the goodies that is going to be on this country are all coming from you.
Thank you very much, Englishman. Thank you very much, Englishman. Hello, caller.
Hello, Kevin.
Yes, sir. Good evening. Go ahead.
Charlie. Well, I mean, what boys my pa and semi for NDC social media for my party. Everybody was just mentioning your name and the that you've done.
I was watching quite an interesting party though. Ghanaian Citizen TV.
It was so nice.
Ghanaian Citizen TV.
Charlie.
Nice. So more.
A lot of food. But Kelvin, I want to draw your attention to this. What is Wijagbawi constituency for seat on the saga? MP before Kofa, some guy be by. First of all, the guy is Nigerian. Lord Kumi Kofa never Choko. And I Choko for two. Say, I mean, he's not worth it because he's not from there. And I'm in the bar, Wijagbawi, ebe two chena. Only two chena no. Then the MPP and Wijagbawi divided. So now Chena was supporting the NDC guy and Mahama. Let me tell you, this election, Mahama won here for the first time. I was a polling agent. We fought these people to halt the election for 5 hours because they brought pink sheet men for another, what was the name? Polling station. And then they were forcing us to use it. We said no, we will not use it. So we stopped them for 5 hours until they rectified our way. Mahama won all the constituency. A person who's supposed not to declare the NPP guy declared him. NDC inside, NDC in your nobody was there. And now he's parading himself say, oh yeah, elected MP for Wijagbawi. So if you check the news, you'll be seeing say NDC for us, some youth are burning ties, like they are doing a whole lot of
stuff. We wanted to verify before we put it
exactly.
Out. Yeah.
And I mean it is going on and the grounds is very hot. If you come to the grounds right now, it is boiling. It is boiling. In the Oman Fia. And I mean last time you said one guy or no your friend if I come and
yeah.
When people are flying out.
Yeah.
Yes, I knew one or two people that he gave money to. $10,000 each. So they use the diaspora.
I wasn't lying.
Yes.
Right?
Oh, it's true. $10,000. About 20 people in a day. In a day, 20 people going to USA. Oh, go and give it to my wife. $10,000 to each. Every day, constant. But they do that. Charlie, you've helped a lot. I respect you.
I appreciate it.
I respect
Thank you too. All right. I appreciate it. Hello, caller.
Hello, Kevin. Good evening.
Good evening. Go ahead.
Good evening.
Yeah.
Because every Ashanti Achimagogo, Honorable Appointee Ekrum.
Honorable Appointee.
Appointee. Abwa Papa.
Nikrum no.
Abwa Papa. Above Kasa, ya didi, Abusia was at them, Abusia independent candidate in the film, or Kasa didi in that term, and some of what on Chikan was Santia Chamagono, and Yasam Ketua, that was Santia Chamasi. The Above Ponche, I will go for a constituency in an pound, and yet Mponko. Yes, sanity.
But that's it. Thank you very much. Hello, caller.
Yeah, Echo.
Yeah.
Echo, good evening. One brother California man, no my free. Na Echo, yeah. Mama can't tell me to you. Be to me your reata. Tumuda. If to me your way. Na anima. Ada oyam down there. If you know my butchi, my man go farm you my butchi. What is the California ha? What's way MP before in the Obiani Mangaza? Na me me there yan piano kwal Ghana fu wuku ma wutu she wan piano kwal akwisam evi kata sise poye na menchama Ghana luko ya Ghana lichi sabi won gani tibem fu ho na abana yan MP ko no wado abo Ghana inda chani nyala dedi chande ekechi ame de echaba women toza eko echa Ghana fu ba mobile papa echa Ghana fu we di ya ija pontum won podium most of the people are what you see na said you establish na say ko Ghana where your yes massa nyo no chede eye kenkon wa so ma timemfu wan teda na medman be sia da nyame sel na mahama bebi o biara enyo bon susum jala wo ba fa ne ka wo no nyame omonda no ko wodo da ma be o si me da si krom fantini hello caller also want to I sure hey fantiful what can so good evening go ahead
me did Saddam Kasafro Obuasi
Obuasi infa
yeah Kasafro Obuasi Zongo
just next uni mystique that's unim Christmas in Egypt.
Yeah, my brother no. Yeah, my brother is Soma. Soma. Ohio State.
Mystique. On the Godfather.
Okay. Okay.
Lawa
Mystique. Yeah.
That's a bit you.
Yeah, Kevin. Yeah, Kevin. Yeah, Uji.
Meet you.
Oh, sir. Yeah. Oh. Yeah.
David, on you ready? He's listening to hello caller.
Yeah, Kevin.
Yeah, me too.
At the same.
Maybe I will call.
Good. Nyamine danasi. Na wonse na me da wase pa. Sanse ya na metafro. Se me sumi obuasi ni sa. Na kakra me kan se matna se o se na wo pense ma edwudwom na me se na me tie wa na mani agye se adwuma wo ye no se me no na nkaye but the whole thing is un se na manfo ka asem bi se o tumfo etu na nadofo ka kire ne se eye obi de kom eni bi no me de tu John mama sa asem se wote
yeah.
Na the thing is say na nyu so wutie ni ya nyu tu fo ne kan yo no obi ne kan e na no wonu chirem say onu chirem ba me de ne say so obi na aka se Kevin Taylor nye na se wan kasa watna na won so watie Kevin Taylor no hu say asma Kevin Taylor e kan enye de ye kasa boy no ye de nipa kan gu ne nimu ase na emum no wa ye we ya ma ye na won so kan makumaseman
I think at this point, I think at this point, I'm not holding brief for two for, but I think what the outcome of the elections, we are supposed to put all those things aside.
Okay.
We still have people in the Ashanti region. They decided to vote for a government, a baby more, a dimpuntu bebra Santamine. And between you and I, for tomorrow. So I don't want us to limit our conversation to Utumfo.
Okay.
And with all due respect, we should not limit. And I don't want us to go back there. I want us to basically be looking forward how to make things better.
Anya kakra meka aka ho se kache mama se sa Nana Akufo-Addo no wonya na obet mama yekunu enti no mu so wonya o take over omomodin se ne secret ne be tough because say no so mu yi ni free on na Ghana na abeto no na ke so bia ono betimi aside di so so ahutimi so that will be brave o ne secret ne nya tight
that's it thank you
bia work no that's
it all right
Neves.
Yeah, Neves, go ahead.
Hello, you got Neves.
Yeah, Neves, go ahead.
Long time.
Yeah. Oh, Neves. Onya easy.
Charlie, echo. First and foremost, man, by a few minutes. My friend for the past, I say. First and foremost, you work them platform you do. You salute you. Yes, you do what say pa. Abujuma and you ghost team. We really appreciate all that you've done for Mother Ghana. Onya wa in Ghana, nkawatunsu. Nkofuna say crowing. But me say a prophet. The man America that John Mahama onya say. And that was your old boy. And then when they fight you, for old boy, when they fight you physical, no one tumor, no that cause spiritual. The one ankasa won't be down on spiritual, physical, and especially no one tum guy. Oh no, what the small would cook on the physical no. Into that man is diabolic. Oh, meaning say, Obi no wa catcher one the one can say one. Meaning that John Dramani Mahama so on to pass. So on ankasa on tana manana, make an amona like making a step. Somebody will do it for him because in confront there, but that will call Jubilee House one. And nana one shadani in confront say read my many body language. Say yana obisushi tutuja. As I say, and I know the way now obey the one. Now I come, but once again, we really appreciate all that you've done for Mother Ghana. And for to your wife and children, we say thank you and I equal. Thank you very much.
Thank you. I appreciate you guys too. Thank you. Hello, Kola.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah, Kevin. Good evening, Saddam. You must have us another tracking here.
Kasa Saddam.
Yeah, Kevin. Yeah, Uti. Who's Wabujuma? Any culture about me to say, Nkremofono, a young mama, the campaign message in Etoyasumu, because we should promise or mine now. In fact, I would say, when you nipa was said to Abamano, Yambusa Bamia said, promise Beno or Yama Yanin Kremofo. Yan ye probi or kind of cre or ye didn't about 1,000 in Kremofo, bet 200,000. And then some prayer no so debia Babama John Mama. Ti ye da obi biarasi. I would to Abama, a John Mama. Nankuko kete na ebi before the Syriano. No, I'm going to say Didi Agrana. Nkuko kete Thomas Fasum. Obuasuma you to know Yen Toyasum. Yeah, so this a bomb player man, and I'm the Juma Pa, our MI, ye kai during the time Haji or T price in so young Busa Bomi or promise. Yamalan for say, obesi school dying, I'm Momunwa, Mama time, na Yamalan for no much Arabic school. Na ye Chuamuka, Omuba and Omuchemu, it's a malan for no mudi young the Tutiano, Yadimba 10,000 cremo for your betuetiano, into your catchano, money Bakura, MPP, this current administration, you go MPP. Ya catch it. Salam alaikum.
Alaikum salam. I know. Ya the agronesi. Salam alaikum. But talk to what they are. Neso bibi ni wabituma kambium or the onyankopon edin ene eye akomapa ene odo ena end tonight's show. Abache original. Abache not then.
Yo, we are best fishermen. No longer no answer my. Abache. It was for Belgium fan. It was better Belgium fan. It was two Belgium fan. Why you why round what? Why you why round what? Why you why round what? Why you super why round what? It was for Belgium fan. It was better Belgium fan. It was two Belgium fan. It was the Belgium fan. Why you yell? Why round what? 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 Every papa no, what one is the motto? 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 Why round what? Why you yell? Bad you quat. I want me to bad you quat.